It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with the AGP fam. AGP fam, what's going on? Yo, so today we're going to talk about, we have a great discussion to talk about today, man. We're going to talk about who is the prize. Who is the prize in the relationship? It's going to get hectic tonight. Let's get it started, fam. Yep. AGP Universe, AGP World. We're here tonight with all the lovely people. The whole AGP fam is here. I'm here with T. I'm here with Cherie. I'm here with Lola. I'm here with Mr. Razor. I'm here with Short Man. Cherie, what's going on?
What's going on, family? I'm here, ready to get it started. Excited. It's Thursday. We're going to be righteous but ratchet. I'm excited. I cannot wait.
We're doing it the right way tonight.
Yes, almost Friday. So happy for that.
Yes, it is. Lolina, what's going on, lady?
What's up? It's my favorite day of the week. And it's also Carnival weekend, so I'm happy.
Oh, yeah, you happy.
Yes.
No, you happy. So you got your Carnival ready?
Yes. I'm ready. Ready.
I figured.
I got my bags packed. I'm out of here.
You ready for the road, Bungee Garland style?
Yes, exactly.
Yep. I'm here. All right. So, yo, Mr. Razor, what's going on, my brother?
Yo, what's up? Man, I just want to say it's going to be a wet weekend. So Lola will be dancing in that wet rain.
I love a wet set.
So it's gonna be one of them weekends. I see a lot of rain in the forecast. So just be prepared. And one thing, I know Cherie is a Cowboys fan, and my Giants is playing them this weekend. I just want to say we're gonna kick your tail, man. You're going down.
And boo.
Party.
Short Man, what's going on, my brother? Hold up. Let's give him the eye. All right, there we go. Short Man, what's going on, my brother?
Yeah, man, you done that already, man. Living and loving life. I'm talking about those carnival devices.
Okay, yeah, I love that, my brother. Thanks for the shameless plug. If you haven't yet, go ahead and sign up to be a member and check out the Sex Toys podcast with me and Lola B. Very interested. It got very interesting.
That look is priceless.
Shout out to the AGP World, AGP Universe. Big up everybody out there. Big up the whole world. Big up the whole AGP team. Big up I see Corey. Big up yourself, Corey. I see Latoya. Everybody else that's out there in the background. Big up yourself, Franchise. Big up yourself. Franchise already got this long. Hey, Franchise, we need you to come over to YouTube, man. We don't really rock with Facebook like that. We stream on Facebook, but we don't really rock with them. So come on over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Franchise got this long man. Franchise
got his answer locked and loaded. Okay.
That's like a book, bro. That's a long book, my bro. But
we don't have time to decode that.
Yeah. Hey, so we're gonna read it anyway. So the discussion tonight, we're gonna talk about who is the prize in the relationship, man or women. A lot of times we like to look at the as me personally as a man, when I go out there, I'm thinking the woman is the prize. But sometimes the women that you find are not really a prize. They're more like a bag of coal or a bag of doo-doo. So, but
not poo-poo.
Is
it too early for that?
Yeah, we're gonna send the link out. So, what do you think? Let's start with the fellows, man. Mr. Razor, who you think is the prize in a relationship, the man or a woman?
Well,
Give us your
I,
honest assessment. Don't try and
I,
sugarcoat anything.
He started too long
Yeah.
already.
he said,
Yeah, don't sugarcoat.
Already.
I am the prize. I am the prize. I think, I mean, I think for me, you don't know what when you're talking to somebody, you don't know what you're getting. So of course you go in there, you're trying to talk to a female. Yeah, she look good. She in some short dress, you're like, man, she look right. But I'm going there with confidence, like I'm the prize. I mean, if I get through, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna learn. She's gonna learn that I'm gonna be that prize. So.
Oh man.
All I need is that opening. You know what I mean? Give me a little edge and I'm gonna show you.
Hey,
You gonna take a mile?
Come and take a mile.
give him an inch and he takes the mile. Razor said all he needs is an inch and he'll do the rest, I guess.
A little bit.
just
you know?
just a little. That's all. Just want a little bit.
Yeah. So you feel like you're the prize. So when you go out there, so how do you find a lady then? If you feel like you're the prize, what are you necessarily going out there looking for if you're the prize?
No, well, not to
You're the
say
prize. Then she looking
every man.
You know what he do if he's the prize, man? He go on
you
dance floor and start
no, you
dancing nasty.
every man needs a woman. You understand? Every man needs a woman. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is you could meet someone and you feel like this female is the prize and you find out that she's a toad. You understand? Nothing.
give me a bag of coal.
Oh,
Wow.
So you really don't know if she's a prize until you get to know her, right? So with that being said, I am the one going in like I am the prize, So she might be the prize, but when I go in the situation, I don't necessarily go in it thinking that she is the prize, but she might not be. She might be Godzilla.
Corey, I don't know if y'all gonna love Corey anymore. Corey, it might have fallen out of love with you tonight, Corey. Corey said the man or the prize. Hey, so, all right. Hey, hold up. We gotta get back to the franchise comment first. Lola, go ahead and read franchise comment real quick before we go to
the man. First, it's a numbers game. Way more women than men. Also, only 1/4 Black women get married. When you couple that with the fact that less than 10% of all men, all races, make over 100K, which is what women like to put as a standard, the man is the prize. Women get to choose who they have sex with, but the man decides to marry.
So, panel, do we agree with that, or are we poo-pooing on that?
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
He didn't even stutter. I agree.
He had to take that time. He had to think about it all.
So what are we saying, panel? Cherie, Lola, Shortman, y'all agree? Yay, nay?
Yeah, what he says, it's sound. It's actually a sound argument in some respects. We could dissect it some more, but I think just overall, it's a sound argument. Yeah. I wouldn't dispute it a lot.
Wouldn't dispute it a lot. Okay. Yeah. Ladies.
I agree with some parts of it. I'm not familiar with the statistics that
exactly. Yeah.
But I do agree with the fact that the men do decide who to marry. Well, typically, but now that's not true anymore because a lot of women are asking the men. That ain't no life I want to live though. So.
And honestly,
this. Yeah. Y'all must have seen this.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, my boy.
Yeah, but honestly, and another thing that he said too in there about less than 10% of all men make 100K. And come on, everybody, do not sit in the comments anywhere or wherever you are watching and lie to yourself or lie to anyone, because a lot of women out there, if they get a choice to pick the guy with the 100K, they're going to pick the guy with the 100K.
Yeah.
So let's not come on here and fool each other.
It's not.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always broke.
Yeah, you know, we all broke, but we all want a little more.
I agree, but I don't. I'm with Lola past podcast. We did not sign up for no equal rights and all. No, we
it's
did
one
not.
for all and all for one, ladies. We ain't y'all can't abandon the ship now.
They didn't sign up for that. They
didn't sign up for it.
A lot of women didn't sign up for that, though, for real. Seriously, a lot of women. It's some of them out there saying, you know, this.
Hey, we ain't signed up for slavery either, but here we are.
They did it to everybody, huh?
Yeah. You know,
hey, that's women setting y'all up, but everybody want to be equal, and when they get a chance, they're like, "Oh no, we didn't sign up for that."
Or you say, but the women maintain their bloodline. I mean, yeah, I guess if you look at it like that, yeah, that's true. Women, I mean, one can't go without the other. So
right,
you know, you can't add yourself more because a woman cannot have a baby without a man. You still need semen from a man, even if a doctor put it inside of you, it comes from
that beyond stuff can't have babies. So
just ain't Dave. Hey, Hope, chill out. We ain't messing with that on here. We ain't Dave Chappelle.
It's irresistible.
If y'all could
still done that conversation.
After party, y'all would understand all of this.
Yeah, y'all understand all this joke. When whenever our members count go up a little bit more, we start inviting y'all to the after party. If you haven't been a member yet, don't forget that you can sign up to be a member of the podcast. It doesn't cost too much to be a member. There's different tiers of membership that you can sign up for. We have the Sex Toys podcast with me and Lola. That's on the only thing right now. It is crazy. I want to check that out. But back to the conversation. Yeah, sure, man, you didn't finish giving you your things because Cherie looked like she bubbling over there. I can't wait till we get to Cherie.
So you want me to answer who's the prize?
Yeah. Don't run. You ain't.
No. I wouldn't run from it. You know, this is one of those where it just depends on how you look at it, right? Okay. So, because it's from the person's perspective. You know, it could be where the woman who's usually considered the prize, she could be like, man, I'm getting a great thing here. I'm getting a great guy here. So for her, it could be that he's the prize.
Uh-huh.
That 100K could be the prize when she find out that that's what he makes. You know, so it just depends on your perspective. You know, it's not. I don't think it's one or the other. I think it could be both. You know, the woman could believe the man is the prize, and the man could believe the woman is the prize for different reasons. The man could believe the woman is the prize because maybe she has a banging body and she's smart as heck. I mean, who wouldn't believe that was a prize, right? She got brains and she got a banging body. In those terms, she is the prize. The man he makes 100K, you know, and she like, oh man,
you dancing on the line like you Cisco or Chris Brown right now. We can tell
I'm a active.
Yeah, pick a side and stay there, my brother.
Is she the trophy wife? She the trophy wife, or you know?
I didn't know we were picking. I didn't know we were picking it. We had to pick a side. I was giving both. I was giving, you know.
I mean, but we can go to the giving both part of it later.
Yeah.
Pick a side. Like I came on air and I went right to picking my side. Razor almost bull crap. I saw it was coming, so I said, "Hey, be straight up. There's a heater prize. Now it's your turn. Pick a side."
I picked the woman as the prize.
Okay,
that's just me. I picked the woman as the prize.
Okay. So Cherie.
We are the prize. What are you talking about? We are the prize.
Oh man.
Razor talking about we are the prize.
Is he crazy, Cherie? Is he crazy?
Hey,
listen.
Hold up. I like to go on a limb before y'all try to do franchise crazy in the comment section later on. Franchise is married to a black woman, and I guess they feel like they're both the prize.
Okay.
I'm adding that last part in the franchise to let y'all know if that's what it is. But
you
he is married
co-signing
to
for
a black
somebody,
woman.
huh?
Yeah, he is married to a black woman. So, Sheree, what are you saying?
Yes, we are the prize. No, but you know, they do have wonderful men out there that some of us women are lucky to have that are a prize, you know. But we are the prize. Us women are the prize. Okay. But then, like I said, there are wonderful men out there that, you know, we are lucky to have in our life that are the prize. But we are the trophies, the prize, you know?
Oh, look at hey, whoa, wait a minute. Wait. Sherelle is out there with that comment.
What Sherelle says, let's find Sherelle.
Let's find that Sherelle comment.
The man of Cracker Jacks. That's this one. These
men are like Cracker Jacks. You never know what prize you're getting.
I mean, we can say the same thing for women. You know, I think ultimately for me, I feel like the women is the prize. But like I say in my beginning dialogue, that I ranted a little bit because I didn't prepare it. I had a lot of stuff going on. But you know, sometimes you might get some coal in the bag, some poo poo.
I mean, some of you guys are like April Fools.
Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes it's rough out there in these streets for a brother. You know?
On them. So it's true. You might be like, hey, so like, oh, I got a prize then. Surprise!
You get the Sandman.
Yeah. You know, they get you up out of here. Let's hit two of these comments again. Carrie, big up yourself. Everybody at AGP World out there, big up yourself. If you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube. Hit like on YouTube. If you ain't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit subscribe on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, Toya, I say both can be because both people bring something new and different to the table. Yeah, okay. I think they can both be prizes. Yes, but
that's kind of what I said.
Yeah, that's toe tipping for a G though. I think the women are the prize.
Oh, for a G, okay. Okay.
Toe tipping. We ain't going toe tip. We're gonna say what it is. Women should be the prize, but often, remember me and Dre, when we was talking Sunday night. Me and Dre was talking Sunday night, and we said, you know, sometimes they're a gift from hell. You know, they might be, they're a prize.
Sometimes you got a lump of coal in your bag.
They're devils. So you know. You might feel like you're getting a prize, or because here's why I say women are the prize. When you see a woman in her splendid beauty, whether it's a BBL body or not,
yes, Razor.
The first thing comes to your mind is, I want that. And like we talk all the time. Sometimes a man, we don't even have to know you to ultimately. That's how I'm going to debunk Razor's theory real quick. We don't have to know you to already put you in the light of a wifey. And I've seen him do that plenty of times. I do that. I've seen other guys do that. So we don't know. It's after we get to know you, we be like, oh, trash bag. You know,
crumble up.
We see a girl, and the first thing in our mind is yo, she's a prize. I'll be with her. And then you start finding out that she is not the person that you think she is. Razor, you know, you can rebuttal back on that if you feel like.
No, I to some extent, what you're saying is right. You know, but
I think it's to all extent. But
to some extent, I would say so. You know, because like you say, sometimes, well, you know, when you put it that way, you're right. Because you know, when you see a female, you go and you talk to her. Like you said, you know, you want that female. So I guess you can consider she's a prize then. But you know, like you said, when you find out, you know, she might be Kermit the Frog. You know, you might not want to kiss her. You know, so. Hey man, it's a sticky one. It's a sticky one. It's a sticky one.
Razor, speak with your heart. Here's the thing. It don't mean we don't got to run around in circles. We having a
he always got to run around in circles.
Yeah, we the AGP fam.
We're having a frank conversation, Razor. We're having a frank conversation.
Do that part.
here's the thing. Women are supposed to be the prize, but we get a lot of trash at times. I know women complain about not finding good men a lot. We see it all over social media. We hear it from a lot of women. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes you're just not the thing that we want. You're not the person that we want because of how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. How many people done ran through you? You done ran through a whole area. And now you want me to take you serious. I'm not going to do that. Let's just be honest.
It can't be over. It can't be overexposed.
I'm not going to be in a club hugging up on a girl, 5, 6, 10, 15 dudes, just bang her back out. Now I'm in there talking about this, my wife.
And everybody walking by talking about something. Yeah, I know about that.
They're gonna be looking at you like, man, look at the clown of the day.
I'm great. You know what, Sheree? I'm cool with people changing because people can change, but we could be friends. I'm glad you changed your life. I'm glad you're doing what you're supposed to do. I'm glad you're
congratulations.
But you're not doing congratulations. You ain't gonna be my wife.
Yeah. Hey, she's a reform again virgin.
Yeah,
yeah, but you can't reform all that run through.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Hey, not all that run through. That's special effects. Run through.
Because look. I want to hear some. Let me hear some more from the ladies. Lola, what you got?
I think that women are the prize because the man is seeking her, right? Or
usually,
usually
the
man is seeking the woman. So that's something that you're setting out to get. So that's the prize,
and 98% of the time, that's probably what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Normally, because chicks don't want to seem desperate. Even though they may like the guy and look at him, they don't want to approach him. They may look at him so he knows the look, waiting for him to make the move. So, yeah.
But I guess in the cases where the women are, asking the men to be there forever and getting down on their knees to propose, in that case, I guess the man would be the prize because...
Yeah.
What you said, Lola, your knee pads don't work that way?
My knee pads work well, but not that. Like I told y'all before, I will get on my knees.
I need to watch it. Okay. If you want to learn some more, sign up to be a member and go watch the
hey, those devices will have you doing things, huh?
Right. I'm the prize.
Lola got a terrific scene up there.
Razor, I'm the prize, okay? And I come with surprise too.
Yeah, go watch the device show, Razor. Come back and tell me what you think.
The Sex Toy Podcast. Sign up to be a member and check that out. Like I said, we have all tiers of membership.
But that's the thing, women, of course, there are men out there that are, like I said, very wonderful men. I'm married to a wonderful man. He's my trophy, my prize. But typically, men pursue the women. They pursue them. They want to get to know them. They probably get together. They probably get married, have children, all this stuff. Men do that. Not a lot of women do that. Well, now I'm not saying they're not supposed to, but mostly is the man is the one that's supposed to goes and seek his wife, whether she got BBLs, double-Ls, dribideos, whatever, or just nice, simple young lady. The man is the one who pursues.
Oh, Drea.
I agree. Hit that right there for me, Lola.
Women are looking for men for companionship, relationships, support, protection, and security, but there are exceptions to every case. I think
there's always exceptions to the rule, but the exception isn't the rule.
But I think that women want those things, but for me, I don't go out looking for nothing. You got to find me, baby.
Oh,
so she's the prize.
Needle in the haystack.
Is the prize.
Needle in the haystack.
Hey, there's equal opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, and not to say that men aren't prizes, because like Sheree said, there are great men. I know some, y'all.
Yes, yeah.
Once again. I think y'all are right too on that.
And I
Lola.
don't think saying that women is the prize is to take anything away from
Not
them.
at all.
Mhm.
Women are supposed to be the prize.
I mean, I think majority, over
they're
90
supposed to be the
plus
prize.
percent. I would say closer to 98%, maybe more.
Or the
Women are
prize?
prize.
I'm not gonna agree with that, brother.
Wait, so 90?
That's
Am I being too generous? Am I being too generous?
Way too generous.
That's too.
Way too generous.
I've been called a generous guy before. Maybe I got to pull back a little bit.
Generous.
Pretty generous.
Here's also what I believe in the relationship. Women are necessary. Women are the prize, but a lot of times the male are the prize. A lot of times women are looking for, like franchise, say a man that's making 100K, a man that's making money so he can support the lifestyle that they're looking for, to change their lifestyle. A lot of times that there might be, and I'm not saying that women aren't out there making money, doing what they're doing, and trailblazing the world. Shout out to black women because y'all running the place. But overall, a lot of times women is looking for a guy to bring them out of a situation. And we've seen that a lot. It's not like we're gonna sit up here and fake like it doesn't happen. We see it happen a lot. It happened to regular guys that may be making 50, 60K a year, and they taking the 13,000, 20,000 a year women out of the area where she lived, bringing her into a middle class life, or so to say. And then you have the 100K, the millionaires, and all this type of stuff that changes things for people. And people seek those type of people. We watch, we see this on social media. I can go to social media now and pull up pages where women are saying, I'm not dating a guy that make less than 100,000 a year. And she's like, and that's the minimum. And she's like, I don't even really want to associate.
And then we get to the conversation. What are you bringing to the table?
What are you bringing? Because
what are you bringing?
I'm tired of I bring the body, I bring this, because everything drop after a certain time. Okay, you can't go.
That BBL get pushed way down.
I say this once and I'll say it again. Why share my millions with you when I could spend $4,000 to $10,000 giving the girl down the street a BBL for a few years? So I don't see the sense in that, to be honest with you. So sure, you read that for me.
Women are the prize, and in some cases, the prize is one from hell.
Definitely.
From hell.
Definitely.
Prize from hell.
I mean, they are. We're not gonna say it like there are women that are from hell.
There's some Hellcats out there.
Women in the comments.
Nothing makes them happy. Like nothing. They just want to be miserable.
Dudes do wife holes every day.
Yeah, they do.
Unfortunately, this one won't.
You know something though?
You a hoe.
All right. Sherelle said something I want to address.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
All right.
I want to hear from the ladies. Drop some more things in the comments section. I want to hear y'all thoughts on the prize part of women seeking a man.
Five holes. I seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it live.
Yeah, we see it all the time. Everywhere we go, we see something.
We've seen it live too. All of us seen it live.
Live and direct.
Yeah, you sure?
All right, short man.
You sure?
Read that and address it.
Women should be the prize. We just need our men to understand and have a greater respect for our women. I don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that. But let's be honest as well, that we have some women that it's hard because they make it hard for you to respect them sometimes.
Exactly.
A lot of them out there make it hard for you to respect them with some of their mentality and some of what they request and require, and they have nothing to contribute sometimes.
Train of thought.
Like they're over requesting and under delivering.
Ooh.
So
Better duck, ladies. Better duck.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah. So I agree with her sentiment here, and
it's supposed to be like that.
We would want it to be this. This is what we really want, but like I just said, sometimes it's hard to get to that point.
Yeah. I would agree with that, and also add, and I let Razor add after I add this. I'll also add that, you know, in the same light as, you know, we not understanding. A lot of women don't understand. Also, there's a role in maintaining a great relationship. There's a role in you building a partnership together. You know what? You know what I realize about love. Love is something that you don't really predict. You can't really understand, but it's a phase that shows unselfish boundaries. That means when you realize that you're doing something to somebody that's paining them, you're supposed to stop. You're supposed to make sure that you put your foot on that brakes and say, "Oh man, this is affecting this person that I say that I love. You know, I'm gonna have to change this, and I'm gonna have to be there for that person because that person might need me to be there for them at this point." And when you can't do that for a person, that would lead them to give up on you. That leaves them to realize that, yo, you don't care about me. You only care about yourself. You care about your job. You care about being around your friends. You care about your family. You know, you don't care about me in the sense of a relationship with me. You only care about the idea of the relationship, but not about me.
Say
So
that.
Definitely.
Y'all is
Yeah.
just okay.
Collection plate.
Yeah,
but just
pass it around, pass it around, pass it around.
pass it around.
Y'all
But-
on it tonight.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But just to say though, you know, a man do have to respect a woman, and 100%, because if a man don't respect a woman, then I see that relationship as a loss, you know. But on the flip side of that, we have a lot of women that do not respect a man and don't allow a man to be a man in the relationship. You know, so if you don't allow a man to be a man in the relationship, then you're gonna feel like you're in charge, and he's gonna feel like he's on the background. So I don't feel like that's a good place that you want to be in a relationship, because, you know, as being a man, you're supposed to be that leader. You're supposed to be that guide. You're supposed to be the one that's saying, hey, follow my lead. You know, and if you have a woman that's not going to follow your lead and follow you, and she don't have no respect for you, and, you know, I see that as it's going to be a loss. It's not going to be something that,
Okay, my
you know.
brothers. Okay, my
Y'all
brothers.
coming with it tonight.
You're preaching.
In the relation in a civil relationship, as an adult, we all know, and we can play games if we want to. We all know that women are supposed to be the prize. That's why we go out there and seek them, and that's why a lot of times women have problems with us saying we want multiple women, because we're seeking multiple prizes, because women are the prizes. But a lot of times you might get a bag of coal, like I'm saying. You might get some doo-doo in a bag, because that's what happens a lot of times. You have perfect presentation, like Shortman said, you over demand and under delivering, and all that stuff. That happens a lot of times. So that forces a man to now look at you in a light of, I'm not taking you serious. Talking about a man, you know, I see Sherelle said, man being a community piece. That's, you're gonna have to deal with that. Men and women are systematically and built differently. You know, women. I look at a woman as being better than a man. If you telling me that you're running around in the street because you want to do what you want to do, and because that's fine, but now you open the door for me to judge you. Society has already put that stipulation on it. Men and women are built differently, scientifically, morally, in religion, in religious beliefs. Men and women are built differently, so we can't sit around and compare the two. It might not be fair, but we can't say, well, you know, you run around with Ashley and Emily and Dylan and blah blah blah.
But let's be clear. Even in the wild, it is expected that the man is gonna have several different families, even in the wild, right? And I'm not saying we should in real life, but even in the wild, the men do that. But they expect the women to kind of stay loyal to the pack, where they belong. So, you know, again, women shouldn't be out there doing the exact same thing as men.
But
just like we're saying, y'all didn't sign up for the equal rights thing or the equal, you know. So that's in the same vein, right? You shouldn't be want to be looked at it that way.
Yeah.
Well,
Man,
it just like a lot of women do say and it does suck. Men can do all these things, have 20,000 women, but if a woman does it, they look at us like, "Oh, we will never marry her."
Good.
I mean, it's not necessarily right. It's not necessarily right for a man to do that.
Right,
Yeah, that's what I said.
that's the way it is. Yes,
but a woman should definitely not be going there.
You
You
should
should
be
aspire
matching.
to that.
Yeah,
You should
be
be
better.
matching my.
You should be like better.
First of all, I preach this all the time. I blame women for you being in a relationship with a crappy dude. That's all your fault. That's not the dude's fault. That's your fault for accepting that. It's not the dude's fault.
Yeah,
You're never gonna have me to believe that it's the dude's fault. I'm never gonna change my mind on that. You chose to go have kids with this crappy dude, so you chose to put yourself in that situation. Not the dude. You did that because you saw that it was a crappy dude, and you still figured that you could fix him.
Make good choices, ladies.
Don't be trying to match my whoreness. So you gonna go out there and do it. Have some standards for yourself. Who does that?
Do not try to match his whoredom. Do not try to match his whoredom.
I talk to you as a female, and I meet you, and we having great conversation, having some great dialect, and you let your barrier down and tell me, yeah, he was cheating on me, so I went and cheated on him too.
Well, first of all, you're not supposed to be telling your past business.
Exactly.
Well, it happens.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes I let when you been struck by a smooth criminal. when you get a brother that hit you with the right language and the right talk, and you let your guard down. Like,
what do you come and saying, Sean? Sean, what do you come and saying? They say my last girl hurt me, and I'm trying to find something better.
But you know what's a good classic one too? The dude have about 10 kids.
Oh man!
Right, not taking care of not one of them, and then you allow this dude to get you pregnant. When he don't take care of that kid, you say he's a sorry father.
No, because he's different. He's gonna take care of hers. He's different. He's gonna take care of hers.
He changed.
Yeah, right. He changed. Yeah. After the 10th one.
He stayed with me. He's with me now. So y'all can be, but y'all mad, but it's okay because he's with me, man.
And what kind of crapper are you? You let him take care of one kid and he got 10 more suffering. What kind of crapper are you? Come on,
I don't agree with that. I have never, ever liked if I met a man and you have children, I'm gonna ask you about your children, how you are with your children.
Exactly.
If you give like a slight yeah, but I don't really see them. Excuse me?
Because we don't get along.
Hey, I want to say I have no respect for men that don't take care of their kids.
So we want to be in a relationship. So are we gonna have the kids, or you want to go see them, or something? Do you want me to, involve in? Now, if they were like, please, can you help me out? Then you can be like, okay, maybe it's not him. Maybe what I'm saying. But let's get it. But some of them like, nah, I don't mess with her. She be tripping, y'all.
But Sean's correct though, man. Women are making bad choices though. They know in their heart of hearts that this guy's no good after a few days, a week, 2 weeks, whatever. They know he's no good.
And sometimes they know right away, Sean. Man. They see him. They see what he do. They see how he moves. They're attracted to his persona, the image that he has,
his bravado, his swag.
They're attracted to that, so they put themselves in the situation to be humiliated by this dude, to spend their time chasing him, and when they figure out that they can't get him, then they want to come back to the dude in the conversation that we have last week and talking about, oh, you know what? I want to be, I'm a reformed virgin, but you're gonna be a reformed single lady because I ain't going for that.
Just like a lot of women, not insults. Please don't take his personal. Women that are single, but a lot of women will say, "Well, I'm single. I can do whatever I want." No, you cannot do whatever you want. Like
you can, but you gotta be willing to accept the consequences.
The consequences that come behind it. Yep.
You have to wait. You have to accept that they're gonna judge you. They're gonna talk about you. You have to accept all of that. You cannot say,
let's put it like this.
You can't do that.
If you do whatever you want in one community, you're not going to be judged fairly in that community. You need to move somewhere else to start a new life if you want to be looked at differently.
Stop thinking like me, because that's what I was. If I knew that what you was gonna say, I would have cut you off and said it. See, the thing is, they think that you running around with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different guys in the community. You think they ain't passing that knowledge around to the rest of the dudes in the community? They ain't talking about you. And then
she's an easy target.
I don't care.
That's all she is.
I don't care because this thing was small anyway. All their thing was small. It wasn't their thing.
And all everybody saying their throat game wicked.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
She's the community girl.
I'm just saying. So you can't hear having side conversations with your besties over here talking about, I'm just not gonna tell him. You already know you a freak. Bounce, making knees touch elbow.
Y'all know already. Men talk just like how we talk.
Worse.
And that's what I was about to say. More than we do.
More than us. They talk. So if you think that he's gonna be like, I ain't gonna say nothing, don't believe him. He's gonna
just like the guy showing a picture on his phone to his boys.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Come on.
Like, come on, man. You have a choice to make yourself the prize. When you take that away from yourself, you get treated as such.
You gotta be untouchable.
A lot of times,
you gotta be untouchable.
You, he looks at you, he reads your situation, and he like, nah, I just want to hit this.
Yeah,
you gotta be unf-wittable.
Exactly. I'm telling y'all the God honest truth right now. Crazy. How many times me and you done meet chicks, talk to them, or we spot them out. If it's a chick that he likes, I already know. If it's a chick that I like, he already know because we expressing that to each other.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, we meet a girl and she look good. Yo, yeah, I own a wife, make a wife like her. But then things will change after I get to know her. But already I'm studying her persona. I'm studying her also, our female bravado. What the imagery that she putting out there. So I'm thinking that what she's selling me is real until I find out that, hey, this is not real. So now I'm gonna put her on the train.
Gonna send her to whoredom.
Yeah. Debbie,
hi Debbie, hi Britt.
What's
Debbie, big up yourself.
Hey, AGP fam, boy, they having some good conversation in this
Yes,
comment section. Rel, Corey, my dupes, Toya. They're having some great conversation in here. Carrie up here talking about sharing is caring. Boy,
Carrie, you better stop.
I hope you believe that when you're Yuki.
They say
running around and she be sharing with everybody else.
Thou shalt share with thy neighbors, huh?
Whatever, sharing is caring.
Like you said, if
somebody share, he be like, share. Okay, you can share over there.
If you share too much in one community, you're gonna have to leave that community, go somewhere else to get taken seriously. To be taken seriously.
Wisconsin or something.
Hey Lola, you see?
I wouldn't completely agree with that though, Shaman, because you have some guys.
Wait a minute.
That will take them and wife them.
I would rather marry a dancer than a chicken neighborhood that's ran through 15, 20 guys.
But hey, that's true, short man, and that's true.
Can you blink your eyes for me on this comment, please?
But hold on. But I brought it up there for that. The so-called sweet guy Carrie is taunting you right here. This ain't picking up for you no more. This is taunting.
They say Carrie is petty.
I know a lot of dudes that in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna just have to come over there because.
No violence. No violence, Lola.
You choose violence.
Don't choose violence. Choose love.
Lola, I'll pick you up at the airport and we'll drive.
Dude.
We'll drive. Be like,
first of all, y'all better know that even though I ain't sure, but I heard I was related to Usain Bolt, so you can't catch me. But don't know. Hey, short man, razor right. There's a lot of dudes that'll date the neighborhood trash bag.
Well, the clowns among us.
Yeah. There's
the clowns
a lot of
among
out
us.
there that'll date the neighborhood trash bag and feel nothing about it. Don't feel like they're doing anything.
And be proud too on his own.
Yeah. Be proud.
Too,
Yeah.
And laugh at you
and everything.
And laugh at you when they hear any rumor about your girl, like you ain't dating the neighborhood trash bag. Like you ain't playing stepdaddy to your wife's other dude's kids. Like, bro, are you serious now? You should be quiet and put in your corner and don't say a word. You shouldn't say nothing. You should just be quiet. You should stay out of the way.
I don't understand. Like, what do like some women or men, even women do it. They get a guy, and this guy been with 3 men, and they just be like, no, because he's good for me. He's great for me, and he treated them like that, but he not gonna treat me that way because we good together. I do everything they didn't do. Please, ladies, get that.
That's what he told you.
That's what he told you.
That's what his representative told you.
Exactly, the representative.
Let me tell y'all something. Upon meeting you, especially if we kind of know your persona, if we kind of know anything about you, upon meeting you, we already know where we want to take it with you. Now, it's subject to change, except if you're a trash bag. Ain't no subject to changing about that. But if you a decent person and I came just for the night, but I start realizing that you okay, so now I'm gonna take you serious, then that's cool. But if you're a trash bag, ain't no way on God green earth. Most men with common sense, most men with self-esteem is gonna take you seriously. You have those guys who want to be in control, so they're gonna take a girl with a low self-esteem that run around and do all types of things. They're gonna take them because they have control issues. So they want to control the situation they're in because they don't want to feel like she's done running around now, so she ain't gonna leave me for nobody, so I'm good. But they say you can't turn a cabbage into a carrot.
but you know what? You could, like, I don't know. I could meet somebody, and let's say I meet somebody for 5 minutes, and I could know what that person is about just talking to them for 5 minutes, because they're going to say something that's going to trigger off something in your mind. That you're going to know whether this person is good. I just need 5 minutes, because you're going to be like this, right? Talking to somebody, and you talking. Let's say I'm talking to a female, and she's telling me all about her problems. She's not telling me we're not getting to know each other, but she's telling me about her problem. Automatically off the back, I already know where this conversation is going and what the outcome is going to be in the long run.
That could have some negative effects, right?
Yeah,
so just like you said, when you're talking to her first, if she starts to unload immediately a bunch of bad stuff that's happened in the past, that's a red flag. You should get out of there. You should get out of there.
Abort mission.
You should break the glass immediately.
No matter how much of a trophy she is.
Ladies, if double standards is all you have to stand on, then you're gonna be in a sad world for the rest of your life. Because we already know we live in a world full of double standard.
That's all it is. It's nothing but.
We already know that. So you fighting for that, you're fighting a losing battle already.
Because it's always it's that way, period. It's not gonna change. It's gonna be double standards, whatever.
It's been that way for hundreds of years, and we're barely scratching the surface of double standard.
I'm gonna tell you the biggest secret that everybody should already know. That if you don't know, here it goes. A man wants a woman in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Plain and simple. He don't want a freak in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Yeah,
that's facts. That's
because that's gonna mess with his mind when he in the sheets.
Yeah,
because all you're gonna think about is what about a freak out in the street.
You do have exceptions. But the exception isn't the rule. You do have guys that's gonna pick up the trash bags, wife them, run around with them, parade them off to the world as if they're the greatest. But that's a small majority. If 25 guys out there see 3 trash bags and 2 of them pick it up, is that really something to discuss? Is that really something to talk about?
That is the exception.
Exception.
Hey, when she's on that eggplant. And she's thinking, and she's on that, she's on that eggplant, right? And all he's thinking about, like, man, she was doing this to this other dude. What's going on, man? Like, that's all gonna be in the back of his mind,
Are you gonna be asking Razor how did she learn that?
Hey, you already know how she learned that. I mean, what you think? She wasn't born a track star. She was practicing.
She's
Come
definitely
on.
a runner.
Yeah, she's definitely a runner. She wasn't born a
Definitely a
track
runner.
star, but she was definitely practicing.
Running around the community.
Hey, ladies, face the facts. It's real, and it goes into our next subject. Why do most women agree with Kevin? Not most women. Why do most men agree with Kevin Samuels? Even though his messagery is very difficult to hear at times, a lot of the stuff that he's saying is correct in a lot of men's eyes, even when they don't want to admit it. I don't want a chick with 5 kids. I just don't. I don't want a chick with 4, 7, 6 kids. I don't care how good your job is. You know, if you ain't Arpo or Bill Gates' wife or one of them dudes, well, ain't nobody checking. And then at the end of the day, I still ain't really checking for you. I'm checking for the money.
At that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to know how to carry yourself. We have to learn to take these messages, and you have to start being the person that you're supposed to be, whether it's you being the freak outside in the streets or a lady outside in the streets. It's your decision to make. But like Lola said, you have to accept the consequences that come with that after that. Whether you're gonna have to settle for a dude that you ain't gonna want, you don't really want to be with, or you gonna keep throwing that skin around like it ain't nothing. Give me that monkey. What do y'all think?
Is it that bad? Is it that bad that a person with 5, like, I'm not like I hear a lot of men say that, like, you have to have a certain amount of children before I even, like, if you have 4, like, if you 4 is like, but when you go into 5, it's like, okay, deal breaker.
I have a question though. I have a question about that.
I think it's a personal preference, because just let's say I have 1 kid and you have 5, right? You know,
6.
You know, so now you're looking at it. You're looking at it like, okay, and especially if they're younger. Let's say they're not grown, they're younger. Like, now you're thinking about what type of house.
I don't care if they're grown, Razor. We still got 6 kids, and that's
I think
responsibility now. I got to pick up instead of 1, and that's difficult for a lot of people to do.
And the question
it's
is,
not nothing against you, and it is personal preference, because I know a lot of dudes. I got a lot of friends that date women with kids, with numerous kids, and they date them. But
and does it matter?
I don't want that.
And does it matter if is it a thing where if she has 3 or 4 or 5 children,
that even make it worse? I know.
Is it with one person, or is it with multiple persons? And is that a different level of turnoff? You know what I mean?
It is, because now you got. Go ahead, Lola.
I was gonna say, I think that first of all, when you have a plethora of kids like that, some people's mental capacity cannot handle that. Like, I'm maxed out, so I could not date a dude that don't have no kids. Because a dude that doesn't have any kids, he might want to sit down the line. I ain't got that for you, baby. I don't have it.
So he better come with his own.
Right, he got to come with some already, because I'm done on that one. But then also, when you deal with a woman, she got all those kids, and then they have different dads. That's a whole bunch of people that you got to end up.
Yeah.
I think that's more the concern. I think for some people,
not in their life.
I think that's more the concern for some people, though. If you have one dad versus having 4 dads, that's a big difference. With somebody coming to deal with you, that's a big difference.
Right, and mad personalities. Like, I got enough personalities by myself. I don't know all that.
For real. So sometimes I don't know who I am when I wake up in the morning. I don't know if I'm Sean. I don't know if I'm Ricky Blanco, Big Reach, Larry Hoover. I don't know who I am. I gotta remind myself as my day started, like, bro,
is this Sean Nizzle, or is this
is that Sean P or is it Sean Nizzle? Let's get rid of that Sean P dude. Let's go to the Nizzle guy.
Roll the dice.
Let's put the Sean P guy back. But even if to answer Sheree question, even if their father is not in their life, Sheree, it's a tough task for a person to want to take on. And one of my biggest thing is, me and Razor and a lot of my friends talk about this all the time, is of taking on a woman with kids. When I take on a woman with kids, they're not her kids, they're our kids. Now that's a lot of responsibility I have to take on for myself to pick up. And now when I go buy Christmas gifts, I got 6 Christmas gifts to buy. Or 10, depending on how many kids we got, because I can't buy gifts for my kids, buy my kids all the newest stuff, and get your kids deodorant.
Well, now they're all your kids anyway.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Because now they all my kids. So that's a responsibility I don't want.
Right. And I think personal preference is fine, because no one is saying, well, in some cases people do say like, oh, you know, that's bad, but that's not necessarily to say it's bad. That's just not his preference.
True.
Very true. It should be the same thing. Some women don't mind, but if I'm not gonna have, if I got 5 kids, I'm not going into a relationship looking for. And if I got 5 kids, for me, I can only speak for me right here. If I got 5 kids, that's already a signed, sealed contract that this relationship is it. And if it's not it, then I'm just a bachelor.
not looking for a partner. Not looking for a partner at that point.
How to ride every other night. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, if you have 2, like, you know, and I have, you know, my 2, because, you know, I was married before before my husband, and my husband had 2, and that was good for, you know, 2 and 2. That's good. And exactly. But if you come to me and, you know, and you said, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got like 5 kids, you know, I'm about to another one on the way. You know say, yo no te entiendo. The Spanish come out real quick. You know say.
Hey, poo-poo on that. Poo-poo on that.
No say.
No, caca.
No, caca.
Read that for me, Sheree.
It's not just men who think like that. I think that way too. If he has too many kids, I'm looking the other way, especially if they come with more than 3 baby mamas.
Exactly. Yep. That's crazy as well. That's crazy as well.
Latoya, we right, yeah.
Now take a look. Take a look at y'all boy. Here's what he said.
Oh, what he's
read that, short man.
Certain age, it doesn't matter who has many kids, who has how many kids in a family. You can't be 45 and worry about how much kid a woman has.
I mean,
what if they
tell me how that makes sense.
You can't be 45 chasing no toddlers around.
But yeah, my thing is, tell me how that makes sense though. You know, I'm still a man. I'm still choosing who I want to. I have to worry about whatever I want to worry about. I have to worry about. I don't want no woman with a bunch of kids. Yeah. That's safe to say. Like we said, there are going to be guys that don't have a problem with that, and obviously, MB is one of those guys that don't have a problem with that.
He don't have a problem with the trash either. So
most of society have a big problem with that. Most guys do not want a woman with a bunch of kids. We don't care if I'm 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We ain't trying to take on extra responsibilities or too much responsibilities. I'm trying to build my own family. I ain't trying to get a ready-made family. And if I'm getting a ready-made family, it has to be a limit to how much she bringing to me. I don't need.
How ready is it?
I don't need
too ready.
Yeah,
she's ready.
I don't need somebody to bring me 7 kids, and I got 3. How many we got now? What we doing here?
Y'all the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, I don't have. If I got 5 kids and she got 5 kids, what are we doing?
You better have a 10-bedroom.
Yeah, you know, I got 5 kids. She got 5 kids.
Florida now.
Or Georgia, get a nice big house in Georgia.
Better go out to the sticks. Better go out to the sticks. We
lost that race. We need to get a nice big government house that one of them houses Uncle Sam paid for, because we ain't gonna make it. We're gonna need our dope to come in on one of them scales that they weigh the whales.
The way the whales weigh.
Yeah. We got to put the kids to work.
Yeah, you know, we ain't gonna make it. You know, Jada said we gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it.
Not even around the corner.
Yeah, we ain't gonna make it. You know, it's cool. Like I said, we're not being judgmental to women. We're just being dead honest.
Right.
It makes no sense for us to lie to you and pretend like it isn't what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm not dating
no man with a bunch
don't have a problem with that. there is guys out there that you will find that won't have a problem with that.
Right.
But for the most part, majority and women, yeah, you guys know that on the panel. We talk about this all the time.
Mhm.
Most guys ain't going for that. That's a you might be look good, nice body, nice job. We're just there for sex.
At some point, that's not enough.
Yeah. We're just there for sex.
Listen, I don't want nobody with 0, and I don't want nobody with too many.
Yeah, you know,
That's just what it is.
Yeah,
would
me
be,
not 0. Don't want no with 0 ends and don't want.
So they're looking for you to produce
0.
some, huh?
I'm just
Right.
not.
I can't do that.
I'm just not. I'm not.
Physically, I could, but mentally, I cannot.
Max out.
I can't
we
deal.
got 5.
Oh,
Three is
Max
my
out.
limit. 3 has always been my limit. 2 or 3
She
has
got
been my
5.
limit.
I got 5. Now we together. We still young. We're gonna make one more. That's 11, and we might slip up and go 12.
right.
Man. This ain't my grandmother and grandfather back in the days.
Baby.
Hey, that's true because we know
That
some of
part
them had
ain't going
12, 14 kids right back in the day. This is not that.
My great grandfather, when you hear Shabarang say he got a trailer load of girls, my great grandfather had a trailer load of kids.
Hey, I know about that too. I think it's about 12 or 14. That's a lot of kids.
My grandfather got more than that.
Yeah. I mean,
not my grandfather. My grandfather is a great man. I only had kids with his wife. But my great grandfather, also a great man. But boy,
hey, when you have a problem remembering all your aunts' name, that's a problem.
When you get taken to a new city and somebody introduce you to your grand uncle that you never met before in your life and asking you who he looked like, and you tell them, I don't know.
When your aunt's younger than you, it's a problem. When your aunt's younger than you, it's a problem.
Man, listen, I got that too.
We don't even know about it.
I got that too. Let's leave
I got that too.
Yeah. Let's leave that alone.
It is what it is.
That's the weirdest thing, right?
You 27. Your aunt is like.
Your aunt, yeah. You're like, that's my aunt.
Your aunt 10 years old. Hey, that's my aunt.
I'll be like, hey, little aunt, what's up?
Hey, let's keep having this conversation while this plays. Yeah, but I think it's impediment for us to realize these things are significant to having a great relationship. Knowing the person that you're gonna meet, knowing that you can meet a guy like Demby, and he's okay with you having a few kids. Knowing that you're gonna meet a guy like Razor or Sean, and we're gonna be like,
all right, Champy cheese.
Poo on that.
Yeah. You gotta know who you with. You gotta know that, you sometimes we gotta be honest with ourselves. Sometimes you're there for the moment. I keep preaching this to ladies. A lot of times women don't understand their worth. A lot of times women don't understand that you are the prize, but you can change that significantly with just your behavior, with just how you act or carry yourself. And it may not, and you may say, well, I did all of that and I got a man. You got a man. What happened to the other millions and millions, like The Rock said?
Millions.
Yeah. So we can't just chalk it up to that. Don't forget Noah Paul in the building, October 15th. Link Kerry Lazarus in his inbox to try to get free entrance into the Noah Paul party next Friday the 15th. It's gonna be crazy. AGP fam
just tell him a short guy that's 7'5" and he'll let you in.
Yep. In about 40 minutes, we're gonna do a phone call thing. We're gonna open the line for 5 minutes for a call to guess short man's height. But only you got to be a member only. If you're not a member, you can't do it. So you got to sign up to be a member. We're gonna give $100 to anybody that can guess short man's height. His name is Short Man for a reason. Short Man, how tall are you again?
7'5".
He's 750.
7'5".
Let's discuss. Before Razor leave, let's take on Kyrie Irving. Let's not talk about the vaccine or being mandated to take the vaccine. We're not going to approach that on the podcast anymore. We're just going to talk about the simple fact that he isn't playing basketball. He isn't taking the shot. So should his team get rid of him? Should he be able to just play home games and do what he want to do, or should the team get rid of him and get somebody else?
I think think Kyrie is a special character, man. I think Kyrie just seeks attention no matter where he's at. I think, who knows? He should stay home, man, because it seems like he don't want to play basketball. Just stay home, man. Like he's making millions and millions of dollars a year, and he seems to not like it. Because if I wish I was in his shoes, because I'll be right there playing that game. I'll be getting like 30, $40 million a year. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right there. But
Put me in, coach.
Kyrie, I'll be the substitute. I mean, whatever,
Whatever you need me to be,
I'll be
do.
the water
Tell me
guy.
what
What you want? I'm making that kind of money. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me
So,
what
I want some quality English. Whatever y'all need me to do, coach,
Hey,
I'm there.
I'll go out there hacking people. Come on.
Listen,
he just seeks attention, man. He's an attention seeker. And until they put a stop to it, man, they should just shut him down, man. They have been allowing him to get away with way too much, and it's just not this year. It's like every year this guy has something going on. He wanted to be LeBron James, and then he went to another team, and you're not LeBron. This guy just seeks so much attention.
Right out my mouth.
So
just to get back,
I don't know, man. The guy's something
he
else.
does. He play to get paid, and if he ain't playing, he should get up out of here. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I also believe that at some point, somebody have to make a decision for him. Look, this ain't what you want to do, right? You don't want to play basketball. That's cool. Go ahead, move on, do what you need to do. Obviously, the NBA don't want to force a mandate on the players so far, and he realized the situation of what you need to do. You know that you got to either take the shot or keep it moving.
Yeah.
So, he has to do one of the two.
What's that? Either crap or get off the pot.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he just plays just to get paid because I'm like, do you even love basketball?
He said, can you go to work and refuse to work? I think he's trying to
you can, but you can't work there no more.
fire you.
That's what he's attempting to do. He's attempting to do that.
Yeah,
you got options. You got an option, and the option can mean you're not working.
I mean, I believe they say you're not going to get paid for these guys at games that they're not playing anyway.
No, you're not going to get paid.
Yeah,
that's still an option. You don't want to get it.
At some point, though, that's going to be touching where the money meets his pockets, right? Because he's going to need that money, and I'm sure he's living a semi-lavish, if not a lavish lifestyle, where he has to pay for the big house,
$100+ million already.
Exactly, the big house, the big cars, or everything else, just everything that he has to maintain, and you have to keep building the money to maintain that lifestyle. So at some point, he's gonna have to decide if he wants to add to that add to his millions, or he's gonna continue spending his millions and not building it,
or deplete it.
Yeah, so he's got to decide, at some point.
So you might as well do it and keep him on, get your money and stuff. Because my husband, I told him he gotta make his money because he gotta give me some more popcorn because my popcorn is low. And it's a shrimp popcorn is expensive, so he gotta keep working so he can give me more popcorn.
There you go. That's it.
Pop Kizzle, get that pop Kizzle. So
you can't go to work and refuse to work though. I mean, that's
for me, he always in something is
always in some crazy stuff.
Yes,
He's a special kind of breed. Hey, people out there,
go home.
Hit like, please. If you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube and hit like, subscribe over to the podcast, jump in, have some conversation with us, man. We don't bite, we don't fight, we don't do all. We just try to have some great dialect.
Share with your friends.
Drop a comment.
Share with your friends.
Share with your people. Share us out via social media platform. Hey, let's talk about these. What is it? The 5 stages of love or 5 stages of dating? Whatever we want to call it. Let's talk about this. So, Lolina, read off these stages for me and let's talk about it.
You want me to read the whole thing or just the
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Every relationship goes through dating stages. There are 5 to be exact. In these 5 stages of love, you'll experience attraction, dating, disappointment, stability, and finally commitment. Through these 5 stages of a relationship, you'll learn if you and your partner are destined for a lifetime commitment. Ooh, that's interesting.
So, what are we thinking about that? Do we think that the 5 stages of love, right? Of the relationship. You know, I kind of look at it as I kind of take something from it and I kind of pinpoint this. Uh, I saw this and I related it to that. You have to make sure you find a girl sitting next to you at the top. You know, I think that at times we pick people that's not there for us, and we expect those people that don't really care about us to care and to deliver stuff to us that we know that they can't deliver. And I think that helps break down one of the procedures of finding a great relationship. And every relationship goes through dating stages. There are 5 to be exact. In these 5 stages of love, you'll experience attraction. You could be attracted to a person, right? So you like this person, you're really into this person, you go out on a date with them. Then you get disappointed, leads back to what we was talking about earlier. You get disappointed by that person not being the person that you think they were. You start thinking that, oh man, I thought this was a great catch. There was going to be somebody I could marry. It was be somebody I could take serious. And all of a sudden, boom, it's all changes up. And you go to stability, finding stability in a person. I'm gonna let each of you guys go ahead and say what y'all saying too. I'm just running mine off real quick. Finding stability in a person. You can find a person that doesn't necessarily have to make a lot of money, right? But they're always there to support you in every endeavor. They got your back. They're gonna be there. You know what you're getting from that person, right? You know that whatever you need from that person, you're gonna get. And finally, commitment. You know what, this person is committed to you and only you. You don't have to worry about her being down the street with Randy and Paul, Trevor and Don. You also don't have to worry about her destroying the home. She's there, you know, making sure that everything you're falling on, she's taking care of. She's taking care of that. Her commitment is to you and the family at hand. If y'all have a family, her commitment is to making a great relationship. You know, what do y'all think, ladies?
I think this is a very interesting way to look at it. Of course, the attraction in dating is, that's, everybody knows that part. And then the disappointment part, I think the way that you get to the stability is how you come back from whatever the disappointment is. So if you have the disappointment and then you're not able to bounce back from that, then you don't get to the stability stage. It just cut off right there.
I think the disappointment comes from expectations, right?
Yeah,
and if they're not met, if they're not met, then and you get the stability after that.
I think because I related it, I should have said it out like that, but I said, with the relationship from the beginning when we meet a girl. At least in me and a lot of my friends, we already see you as a person that we want to be with. That changes over the course of time of getting to know you. That changes over. It could change for the better or for the worse. I could want to be with you more or less. So
And I think that a lot of the issue with dating and relationships is going into it with an expectation of something. That's how you mess it up from the beginning.
Yes.
When you're dating someone or trying to get to know somebody, you should just be actually doing that instead of
just be in the moment.
Trying to expect them to be what you want them to be. Let them be who they are and decide if that's for you or not.
If that's what you want. Because a lot of women expect, I need this, and this. And when he don't have this, then I'm out. You don't even give the man the chance.
You have
those women who are having that checklist, it'd be the women who, like we were talking about earlier, the woman who making $20,000 a year. If he don't make $100,000, ma'am, have a seat.
As you ladies will say, several.
Yes, like you can't expect the world when you don't even got
the world.
You don't even have.
Like he got the peanut butter and jelly, the bread, where to put the knife, to put
or
the
knife, spoon, plate,
you got a napkin,
dinner, table. And you don't
got a
You got a paper plate. You don't have a grand
what are
china.
we really doing? Yeah.
I
T,
mean-
pick up yourself. Good good speed on a great I guess good traveling. You made it there to Miami safe. Hope all is well. Enjoy your carnival vacation time. Go out there and don't get too nasty, but get nasty.
Yeah, I think the like you ladies are saying, I think that the dating and attraction portion, they have to let that interaction flush itself out to see how good it can be without any expectations. You know, you and I are here, we're doing whatever we're doing together. How good is this? You know, how can we enjoy it without setting any expectations on it? Just can we enjoy it? And if we enjoy it, is this something that can go further? Because we didn't put it something, we didn't like label it already. We're just saying we're here, we're having fun, we're doing this. Can this work? But if you go there, like you said, with this list, I want this, I want 100K, I want it to look like this, I want it to have this, and then if none of that is met, now you're disappointed. But for what? Because you set that expectation, which was really unnecessary. So yeah.
So what if you can't? I think sometimes it's hard to not expect something from.
Well, true. I mean,
I think you should be expecting.
You can expect certain. Yeah, you can expect. Like, I hope this. I expect them. Yes, I expect this person to be good. I hope
be clean, decent.
Clean, decent. If he do have kids, please, Lord, don't make him have a bunch of crazy baby mamas,
a bunch of crazy DMs.
Yeah, let him have a nice, at least a job that he can at least be like, you want to.
I mean, that's regular, that's normal stuff, though, right?
But some of these expectations that some of these women be having, it's ridiculous. Like
I see,
ridiculous.
I often talk to the half thing with my friends a lot, and I realize I guess it depends on it usually depends on the age group. That's why I wanted to get to this before Razor leaves. That's why I was trying to rush through the Kyrie Irving thing, but so we need probably more male on the panel. Sharpman is married, been married for years, so his outlook on certain things are going to be a lot different from guys like me and Razor and a few other guys in the world. Which naturally, when you've been with somebody for years, and that person has proven to you that they are the I am that I am, you're supposed to want to make sure everything happens for them. But being in a relationship for us, and like I seen a young lady wrote on Facebook that she's not into having a conversation with a dude that expect her to pay half of the rent. Well, that's cool. Go pay all your rent then.
Right. I mean, I think that people need to be realistic because in the world that we live in, one person paying all the bills is not the norm. It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? And if what makes you think that this is a requirement for you, like if we were back when the rent was $50 and milk was 15 cents, okay, cool. But now it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And especially right now, the way the world is, rent is
definitely not that.
So how you expect it? Because then it's not just that they expect the man to be paying all the bills. They expect him to pay all the bills, pay for all the trips, pay for all the bags, pay for all the weed, surgery.
What are you doing?
And you working for what? Or you not working? So what you doing?
Yeah,
I just think when it comes to paying bills, I feel like the people should do what works for their relationship, but not try to force a man to be what you saw somebody else have.
Exactly. And that's the issue right there.
Maybe the women ain't even never had that before. You've been paying all the bills while the man was laying on the couch. So why all of a sudden you want somebody to pay all the bills?
Yeah.
Facts. And your income, sometimes don't match with the other man's income. And you living in this, but
you're not going to attract the guy too. You're not going to attract the guy with that kind of income, with that kind of attitude.
No,
you're not going to do it. Those guys not going to accept that.
No, they're not.
What I find is that when men meet those women who expect them to do and give everything, that makes them not want to give you nothing. But somebody like who I'm not going to ask you for nothing. I'm not expecting nothing from you. Then they want to give you the world.
Exactly.
I'm spoiled. I want everything.
I understand, but here's also
you want it, but you don't say this is my
yeah, but this is no.
So
I get it, but I don't come with I didn't never came with no list because I need you to be 30,000. No.
My friend said to me the other day, we was having this discussion, and he's like, most guys that want to agree with, yeah, man, a man should pay all the bill. They want the control to be able to tell the woman what to do.
Yeah.
It's a control thing for them. I pay all the bills, so you jump when I say jump. I do this, so you do this when I say
sucker move.
Or even if they just got it like that, where it's nothing for them, that's cool. But you can't.
A lot of guys got it. I know guys that have it that don't want to do it because they don't feel like this is how a lot of guys look at it. We're married. I'm paying for this house the whole time that we're together. Now we bought this house together, but I'm paying for the house while you're sitting here. Unfortunately, we have a breakup. Now I have to split half of something I paid for with you.
I get it.
That's tough for a lot of people.
I just feel like people your situation gotta be what it is for y'all.
Yes.
Don't expect what you're seeing on these TV shows. Don't expect what you're seeing. Like the man that you can't expect the man that's making $70,000 a year to do what the millionaire is doing.
Exactly. They live in a ridiculous life. And then not only with that too, Lola and Cherie, after you want me to do all of that, what are you doing? Some of them not even washing clothes. They have a problem with washing your clothes, a problem with fixing dinner, a problem with you asking them to do.
I don't cook.
Could you iron my shirt for me? You don't have a hand.
So where's the balance, right?
Have your own hands, boo boo.
Where's the balance?
It's so crazy. But it's true though.
Crazy to me. And then those be the same women like, he need to marry me for what?
So
why?
Because you don't cook, you don't do anything. You don't wash clothes. You don't do anything.
Bills. You want him to finance your life. You want him to marry you, and then what is he getting? I'm not a big fan of
He's getting a pretty women, Lola.
He got a big kid, is what he got.
You got this whole BBL right here to show off to your friend.
Until it's behind her knees.
All this body.
Because you best believe it's always in those situations. Okay, this man, he unhappy because he doing all this and doing all that. The next girl, she might, pick up a few underwear off the floor and then you out of there.
And that's facts.
Yeah, Toya crazy. Toya say, I feel like I can't expect a man to be a millionaire when I'm a dollar.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But they expect that though, and that's crazy that they even think like that.
That's mental illness, is what it is.
It is. It's a form of mental.
It's a form of mental like this. We know people that they be like, "Well, you need to come to me, and you have to do this." But I see you, I see your Instagram. I see, you have pretty pictures, but
you put $3 in your gas tank.
Yeah, Instagram.
That's that online stardom.
That won't even a full
online stardom.
Ma'am, that was even a full gallon you put in that tank.
How does a woman want to be? How does a woman want it to be an old school when it comes time to finance? But their attitude is that of
they want new school when it comes to everything else.
Old school when it comes to that. That don't make any sense.
School, but they behave new school.
It ain't gonna work.
They want traditional. When they acting different.
You have to do things for your relationship. What works for you.
Exactly. It's not
some people have, some men, like I always talk, y'all know I always talk about my dad. My dad is a merchant. He makes all the money. everything, and his wife just sit at home. They've been like that for 30-something years. That works for
And that
them.
works for them, but
Yeah,
that
I don't
can't
have a
work for
problem
with that.
everybody.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
okay.
And it's okay. It works for them.
Yeah.
But you cannot look your relationship. They can do that. Y'all might not be able to do that because y'all don't have the income.
And that's the issue, though. They see that and think that it's okay just to go choose that. No,
That's
you
the
just can't
standard.
choose that. You just can't go
Like,
choose that.
like, how many of these girls really are gonna get? Really gonna get 100K a month, man? How many of these girls really are gonna get 100K man a month to keep them and take them serious? How many of these girls really gonna have 100K or more a month, man? Gonna sit around and put up with that nonsense that you believe that you're entitled to his money? How many?
It's not a lot.
It might.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like this much.
It's the exception, not the rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
There may be one out there, and y'all gonna have to split them.
Needle in a haystack.
Y'all gonna have to fight for them.
And that's the thing. The 1%. You trying to get to the 1%.
Right.
Like, think
You
about
don't even have what, half of the percent.
Yeah, you're trying to get to the 1%, the top elite in the world. You know what these guys do? These guys pass y'all around. That's what they do. And then when like I said, when it's up in life and you realize it's too late now, you want to settle down now, you come back to regular guys and think we're gonna treat you any different. No.
Nope.
Sorry.
So you're back.
How that song said? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
No, it's that one. They're gonna know. No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're gonna know.
Corey says, I don't have a problem with paying the bills and pampering the women.
Yeah.
But what is it women doing for her man? Yeah, that's what we've been saying. What is going on? What is getting done for
relationships are give and take, not take and take.
Not take and take. Build me, and then when I get tired of you not being what I want, I run off.
Mm-hmm.
And some women should understand. It's wonderful when you have a two income home, because sometimes you want to go secret and buy some stuff for him that he don't know, and you just buy it and keep it and be like, I bought you some presents.
I just thought about
we gotta find out who raised some of these chicks. That's the problem.
Who raised you?
That's the problem.
Asking them.
Pretty much. I mean, that's
how
what
you
it
gonna
is.
buy me a gift with my money and then wrap that same old box I've been getting for the last 7 years and giving it to me?
Just told me
Happy
that
birthday, baby. At least you could just take my money and go down the street and give somebody 40 and let me get a
grab a little money from him and flip it.
It's all good, Corey. We know how it go, man. When it comes to typo and these little small phone, man, it happens to the best of us, bro.
Yeah, be careful out there, Corey.
Be careful while you're out there in the truck, bro.
Be careful.
Thanks for the support. Spread it with your trucker friends. Tell them we get Jazzy over here. We get Jazzy over here. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't agree with the foolishness, the stereotypical thoughts of new generation of feeling like I'm entitled to everything. This whole new generation, not just in relationship, but entitled to everything.
Well, they get the BBLs and they beat their face. And they think they should get everything after that.
Yeah, I'm entitled to everything. I'm entitled to this. I'm entitled to that. Most men I know don't have a problem with paying the bills. Don't have a problem with taking care of stuff. The problem is that you think I'm supposed to pay your bills, and I'm not. I'm not supposed to do anything. We're supposed to build a family. That's the only supposed to be in it. Not we're supposed to make something. Not I'm supposed to make your life better. And what I'm supposed to get when you pick up and leave. Supposed to be lonely? There's too much suppose going on here for me.
Too much suppose.
There's too much supposing going on here.
Yeah, we supposed to be in love.
Yeah, we supposed to be in love. We supposed to get married. We supposed to have a nice family.
You supposed to give me a bling. You supposed to, like, my ring gotta look like,
But now I'm supposed to not cry because you down the street banging every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Tell them go listen to that Kevin Gates joint. We're supposed to be in love.
Supposed to be. Yeah, T say that they swear true, but yeah, that's they
That
swear that that's not a payment.
it's
It's
not.
not.
You
That's
know,
not a form of payment, guys. Can't buy anything with that.
I don't take that for payment.
Can't buy anything with that. It's not a
I
form of
got
payment.
40 and I know how to spend it.
A 40 ball. Ain't that what they call it?
I got 40, I know how to spend it.
And some people have some good ones, and some people have some
Well,
bad
yeah,
ones. So,
you can't tell me that I got to be the judge of that. Got a trash box, you got a trash box. That's just you know, what's good to what's good to the last man might not be good to me, and vice versa. I might think I'm awesome in the sack, and you might be like, this guy is trash.
It might be like poo poo on that.
Yes, with the old fashioned poo poo. Yeah. What Sherelle says, people forget us to have fun. You gotta have fun in your
Definitely.
relationship.
That's
true.
how it should start out. Start out with fun and try to maintain the fun.
I think a lot of us come from broken sanctuaries.
Broken
One of our
situations.
one of our parents might have been single, or both our parents might have been together for a while and they separate. One of them might be married, the other one might be single. They both might even be married, but they have a dysfunctional relationship that they stay in. And you learn from that and take your cues from that. And then you got these, I see a lot of women that call themselves feminists. They have a problem with everything that goes on when it comes to women, but they overlook the simple fact of, what are you doing?
yes. What are you doing?
It's easy for you to always want, and need. But what are you doing? The fact is, the reason why I always talk blunt, ladies and gentlemen, is because I believe that having real dialogue. I don't mince my words. I'm not a person that try to hide what I say. I might pretty it up at times because you don't want it to just sound horrific. But you have to tell people the truth. There's a lot of women out there that sit on the sideline and think that life is sweet and because this has happened to your friend. Yeah, your friend might get lucky and married to some old man, and the old man's rich, and he might die and leave her some of his money. But it's highly unlikely that's going to happen to you also. And the old man might marry you, but then he might leave all his money to his kids and his ex-wife because he loved them more than he loved you.
Exactly.
Facts.
So you can feel like you can all feel like this is gonna happen for me too. I had a female tell me about her friend before. Yeah, she married some rich guy. She's taking pictures in Bentleys and doing this and doing that and doing that. Yeah, that's all good and dandy. But you think this rich dude don't have a will and a prenup? You think he was just gonna let this young chick that's coming? You think I guess women think guys are with money are just stupid. Most guys know that you don't want them for them. They know that you're there.
They know that because you're cute, you got the nice body, whatever is BBL or real. They think automatically you're just dumb just because you don't know any better. You don't know any better.
BBL, you want the Bentley. Fair trade, I guess.
Fair exchange, no robbery. Fair exchange, no robbery. But that's as far as it goes because when it's time to go, you get in the boot with nothing. So you're right back to where you started.
I seen a situation with a rich guy died, leave all the money to his kids. That's why I brought up the ex-wife, and even the ex-wife mother, and didn't leave anything for her. Only money she was able to get is a stipend that he was giving her over the years. She was able to save up from that, and in the will he had stipulated that if they were married longer, he would have gave her some a little bit more, but they wasn't. He died. You think that dude was having fun? You think you don't love him, and you think he don't know you don't love him?
Right. he playing just like you playing.
Yeah, exactly.
He go to the country clubs. He go to the country clubs, and him and his old geezer friends laugh and say, "Boy, you got that nice little young girl over there. She gonna give you a heart attack." Here, boy, I almost caught one last night.
And that's it. And some of the girls, like some girls, I've like the stories I read of, girls meeting guys, they got money and stuff, and some of them are smart. They the man give them money, they start building their own thing, getting a business and all that stuff. Some of them just depend on the man. Like Sean said, they can die of a heart attack. They can do something. What you gonna do? I guess marry somebody else.
Look
Because
stupid.
they think it's gonna keep flowing.
Hear them. I'm still young. How long you gonna be still young for?
Exactly. A lot of
some
I'm
point,
still young. I was young too. Well, I'm
at
still
some
young.
point, you're gonna get to a point where you're not gonna be as attractive in that way.
They listen to that
You know,
Jigga song talking about forever young. That ain't real.
You know, sometimes these things start dropping.
Yeah.
You know?
Jigga a billionaire. They ain't no ugly billionaires.
Hey,
They ain't no old billionaires either.
Haven't seen one yet.
He young.
Haven't seen one yet. If he thinks he's young, he's young.
He's young. His money, if the billionaire said he young, he young. He could be 150. He young.
Right.
And you're gonna look at him like he's young. You're gonna treat him like he's young.
That money gonna bling your brains, bling so much you go out of control. October
like you can have whatever you like.
October 15th, now power in the building. If you have not hit like yet, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed.
Let's run that thumbs up. Let's run it up.
Every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Sunday night, we do this live podcast, have open discussion about relationship, worldly topic, and top 5, any situation, anything on Sunday nights. Yeah, man, I think at given points, I was one that criticized Kevin Samuels a lot.
Well, he's a dirtbag in his delivery, how he treats women anyway. He's a dirtbag from that. He's a dirtbag from that.
I can't even.
He don't get a pass from that. He's a dirtbag from that. He don't get a pass.
He's
some of the stuff he says is on point, accurate.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
I was listening to him the other day because my homeboy told me to check out something he was saying, and it's so disgusting how he was talking to that young lady, but I understood what he was saying. She thought she had 7 kids and think that she's supposed to get what they call it, a high class man or a high.
Oh yeah, I think I remember.
So here's the thing. So she's delusional and he's a dirtbag. I mean, both can be true. But both can be true. I mean,
D&D.
Yeah, D&D. She's delusional and he's a dirtbag. I mean, both can be true at the same time. She could be delusional. He could be a dirtbag. And that's what we're saying. No matter what he's saying, may be factual and may make sense. He's a dirtbag still, and she's delusional. So yeah.
Hey, read that for me, Lola.
Shoot.
You felt it, Lola. You felt it.
Hit the first part again.
You have a problem paying anything. The good old saying of today.
Start over again, Lola.
What is prostitution? Shoot.
Lola felt that one. Lola felt that one.
Hey, that came through. That came through.
That came through. Lola and Toya with the assist. Straight to the rim. Bang. And tore the rim off the rack.
Oh, man.
But it's true. A lot of girls think that. That's okay. I give you that. That's honey. You can get that from anybody. He can get that from anybody.
What you say, Lola, baby?
Baby.
Yeah.
Get that from everybody, baby. Yes. He can get that from anybody. Even a person down the street, he can give a little couple dollars and he can get it.
Wow.
What you say, Sean? $40? That's all it takes.
Yo, I got my 40. You know what I mean?
Keep that 40 on deck.
I keep that 40 on Dizak.
No strings attached.
Not $40.
Or should I hit the bro man? I got 40 on it.
Ooh, that's sad.
Yeah.
You know, it is sad. It is sad. I remember I was at a restaurant in Phoenix, and the young lady was saying, yeah, we're not on the thing, and he gonna tell me, and I was like, you have to do this. Like, you can't be taking me on dates and we going to this restaurant and and I'm just looking at her like,
eat before you come.
Y'all remember when it was a conversation like all over social media about like a date should be always $200 or more.
Oh, God.
Eat before you come see me.
For real. Seriously, really?
Yeah.
$200 or more?
How you gonna tell somebody how much?
Tell me what I'm supposed to say. You know?
How you gonna tell them that?
First
But
of all,
that's the problem right there.
I love my husband. He rich. He take me to Applebee's. Okay.
That's big money right there. Ain't that right, T?
Y'all-
That's
y'all-
big money.
Money right there.
y'all already know how I get down. I take chicks to this
You said you do foreign, huh?
fancy foreign restaurant. Lola,
You
what's
know,
wrong with your eyes?
It took everything in me not to
What's wrong with your
give
eyes,
you the
Lola?
finger.
This fancy foreign restaurant.
Listen, we're gonna have to go to Wendy's because
El McDaniels. El
Look.
McDaniels.
I love it. How you call it? I like that. Now, say it again. Say
El
it
McDaniels.
Is that the French version?
again. And don't worry, ladies. He might let you supersize.
Hey.
If you act right.
If you act right,
Right?
definitely supersize
it. Okay. And you can get an apple pie for dessert.
Girl. With some ice cream if the ice cream machine works. You know, McDonald's ice cream machine never works.
Oh gosh, man.
Half the time, dude, sometimes women feel like a dude just don't want to take you on a date. He just don't want to take you on a date.
Right.
You take the girl that he like on a date. It's you that he don't want to take on a date.
And why does the amount of the date equate to it being a good date?
But that's the problem. Yeah. That's where they get ran over and they get messed up.
That's so stupid.
Razor ain't here. Razor ain't here, so I'm gonna tell Razor's story. Razor my bro, so hopefully he won't feel anyway. So Razor's talking to a chick one time. They was having a great conversation. The chick said, let's do something. So Razor said to her, let's go down to the beach and take a walk. Razor never heard from this chick again.
She wanted $200. She wanted $200 meal.
Well, that's a nice.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice thing to do. We go to the beach. You want to do something?
Get like a
We're going to get to know each other. We're going to have a conversation, of course.
Yeah, that's dope.
Ladies, let me tell you, when a guy takes you out on a long walk, it is very romantic. Trust me. My husband do it all the time when it's hot. We always go out. We might, just go. He might take me somewhere, get ice cream, and just walk.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, to be honest, last time I took a chick on a walk, because I walk all the time, she couldn't keep up. She was out of breath.
Trying to walk all fast.
Hey, we were talking and her voice just started getting lower and lower and lower, and I turned around.
Y'all bent over and he's still walking.
What are you doing?
She was running out of oxygen.
and he all the way a mile up the street.
Look like this.
She like,
where's my pump? Where's my pump?
I changed my mind. Netflix and chill.
But Sean, you probably will, because I know you speed walk, so you probably was going like 20,000
He
miles.
didn't let her, and then he's still talking. She way back there.
Exactly. He's like, because. Oh, where's
Lou in the building?
Carrie's trying to be a dirtbag tonight. Carrie, I don't know what's going on with Carrie.
Let's get a room.
Really, Carrie, I thought that was a great idea date franchise. I thought that was
definitely
cool. And she didn't return the. I guess she figured he was gonna say, let's go to Root Chris. What
are you not eating in the daytime? Are you not eating at all? Have you not had a meal in forever or something?
Yes, what happened?
What's going on? Say that and I would understand, but don't say that and then maybe I would understand.
I've had great dates that have just been like, we could get something to eat and sat in the car and talk.
Yes, we
the consensus said that was a nice date.
Apart, yeah,
that was a great idea.
By the water and just look at the water, eat in the car, talk.
Okay, people online, I don't want y'all to leave because we're gonna discuss Nas versus Jay-Z towards the end of the show. We want to have a great discussion. We want to get y'all input in the line. So hit like, share out on your social media platform. Franchise, I'm gonna hit you up in the inbox later on. I got something I want to discuss with you. Lou, my broski is here. My broski is in the building.
Lou just checked in. What's up, Lou?
Go ahead and read that for me, short mizzle.
Most women don't realize there has never been the prize.
Never.
The ability to know the baby is ours is what men pay for by taking care of the woman. That's why That's why they inflate their own value based on sex. Jesus.
Louis,
Lou
are
coming to
you
building.
singing,
Hey,
Louis?
Lou
He
coming
came
to
in
building.
firing
Lou
shots.
at
Ooh,
club.
Yeah.
yeah,
Lou, you about to get this conversation pregnant. You just came right
man,
in. You
boy.
got at the club.
He
Whoa.
just said, "I'm here." Pow, 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 pow.
Oh, Lord.
For real. It has never been the prize. To be honest with you, the goal is always to get your vagina. It's just a fact. Any woman that believes anything different, you're delusional. And any man that tell you anything different is because he's smart and he realized that you're delusional also. So of course I'm going to tell you that.
It is our prized possession.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but we need to give it to the right one.
Exactly. You know,
The right one needs to get that prize.
And it's got to be his baby, not maybe.
My baby,
crazy,
maybe. His eye kind of like, you know.
I believe I kind of agree with Corey here, yo. I think the feel of romance is gone. I think it's all about
So
what you can do.
It's all
about the bench
It's
right
all
now.
about the bench. Yeah, I think romance is
romance
gone.
me. I like romance.
For real, you know.
sad.
And you see, we still got ladies left out there, fellas.
Exactly.
Just Cherie said it. Lola said it. You know, for the
Yeah.
consensus, we see the ladies in the comment section saying the same thing. That was a nice day.
Ladies want the simple thing. They want the simple days, the nice, the easy, you know.
Exist.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do know that. And
They-
and see, a lot of the times when we're having
They
this
multiplying
conversation,
out here.
Yep.
I think a lot of the times when we're having this conversation, people personalize it and think that we're really talking about you.
Well, no.
We're talking about the situation.
It's the wacky ones that get the loudest that they make the most noise, right? So we talk about them because they're out there more, but there's more women that want the simple, the quiet, the nice stuff. You know, you know, we always kind of get it backwards like that. But yeah, no, the women that want the nice stuff, it's a lot more of them out there. The other ones, the trash ones, whatever, that don't show up after you tell them you want to do something nice with them. Yeah.
Because you have times where a guy necessarily like my friend was telling me the other day, he was putting together this eloquent dinner and he wanted he couldn't find somebody that he thought was the type of person he should take there. Now he's seeing plenty of women, but he didn't think that any one of the women equate to bringing him there. And we all got on him. We all got on him about the situation, and he was saying, bro, it's not like I'm not looking for somebody that equates. I find these girls in banks, churches, and places, but the identity that they give me is not the person that they are after I figure out. So
the representative.
I don't want to bring them to a place and they lash out or they feel like, you know, these people over here are bougie, or you feel like you're better than me, or you feel like they this, and then they start arguing. He's like, he wanted to date with one of them, and she tried to fight the lady in Ruth Chris. She felt like he was giving her an order, and he was saying to herself, you ain't even paying for the food, so why are you complaining like this?
But you know, that's when you don't that's not knowing how to comport yourself, right? Just not knowing how to carry
He
yourself
works at the bank.
in a
She's the
situation.
assistant manager at the bank.
Don't mean anything, man.
That's the point.
That doesn't mean a darn thing.
Yeah, I'm throwing that in there because I know people are gonna say
they think because people are professional.
They're gonna think she is AKA ghetto or something, whatever. No, doesn't mean a darn thing. And I don't even want to classify that. I don't even want to use the term to disparage anybody because you know.
And she probably could have paid for the meal 10 times back over, but the point is he was paying for the meal and he was trying to tell her like, it's cool, man. They're gonna fix it. But she felt like the woman was giving her too much lip about the situation.
Yeah.
So I asked him, I was like, was she? And he was like, he didn't think she was, but even if she was, she can spit my food in the back. So I'm not trying to have an argument with her. I'm trying to make everything go kosher. So I got
yes.
Yeah, you don't want to escalate instead of de-escalate.
Stuff you about to ingest. No.
Yeah. You know, I remember working at fast food restaurants when I was young. You come up there, you was a teacher that was an a-hole. You was somebody, your burger was sliding across that ground before it hit them buns. I didn't do that. I did not do that, but I saw people doing it.
We've all heard the stories. We've all heard the stories.
I saw it done.
Never seen it done.
I be
Never seen it
scared of
done.
those
But
things. Like
Was the
when
nicest
fast food,
person in the drive-thru?
when drive-thrus, I try to be nice. My husband be like, "Why you didn't look?
Hey,
Let them do
while
their
we
job."
talking here, I just remember Short Man with the crazy impossible talk. We ain't gonna talk about it, but it just popped back up in my head again. Hey, y'all saw how quick I was like, nope, we ain't even going there. We changing that subject now.
hey,
You was
definitely not.
quick on it. You was like, no. We're not changing about that. Let's change something right now.
I ain't messing with them people.
and I wasn't going deep either. I was just, it was a glance. It was a glance by. It was like a glance by. It was.
I ain't the boss. They can't do nothing to the boss, but they can mince meat little old me.
Hey, and it was just a glance. I was breezing by. I wasn't even gonna stop. It was a drive-through.
It was a
It was a drive-through, a drive-by. I wasn't even gonna stop.
Emotions.
I wasn't even gonna stop.
What was it?
Hey,
I was passing through.
so what have we learned here today? Have we learned that
We learned that. She's crazy.
They're crazy and delusional.
Yeah.
Delusional, like
delusional is what we learned. A lot of them are.
Yeah.
Yes, like I don't get it. Like how you not gonna like a man that be like, would you like to take a walk? I would be like, are we getting ice cream? Like I would be so excited.
Of course.
So it tells you that they're watching too much social media where they're taking their cues from.
They want the ones that be at the sand with the candle lights and they have the little thing and
they want that automatic restaurant. Like where does it says in the rule book? I may have missed this. So I would like you guys to help me out. Comment section, if y'all know where it said in the rule book, tell me what chapter, what page, and what paragraph, what sentence. In the rule book, it said that I have to spend my money to get to know you, that I have to spend my money to conversate with you, to get to know you better, to see if we can work on having a relationship. I didn't know that it costs money to have a simple conversation. And if so, I got my $40.
That. And remember, he said he can be like, bro, man, he might get $40.
Yeah, man. I just feel like we're leading our society of this generation down a hole that is going to be hard to dig ourselves out of. I think the morals, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that males are angels and we're just out here doing the right things and being heartbroken by women and that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's not what I'm saying. Males are crap. We do a lot of crappy stuff to women, but at the end of the day, y'all are better than us. And that's how we perceive y'all. At one point, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't necessarily perceive it that way anymore. Because at one point, I used to believe that there were a lot of decent women out there. Now, women, don't get it misacquainted. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not disrespecting y'all, but it's come to my attention that there's just so many women out there with the intention of bettering themselves off of someone that it leaves me to think that slim pickings. Yeah, it's slim pickings for me. I'm at a point where I don't know, I don't know how basketball players do it. That's why I can respect LeBron James for taking his high school sweetheart, taking her all the way with him. Because you don't know who love you.
True.
If I have millions and millions, I don't expect you to love me for me. I wouldn't love me for me. Why would I expect you to do that? Like, come on.
Well, I will say not all generation, because y'all know my oldest son, I be nosy. And I dropped him off to see his girlfriend. I hope he can't hear me. But I dropped him on his girlfriend, and his girlfriend came out. He was like, babe, I got you some cookies. And he was excited. He was like, so where we going to know? He was like, well, we're going to walk to the park and stuff. She was like, yes. Oh, my God. But let me go change my shoes real quick. And I was like, oh, my God.
And look at that. That's a beautiful thing.
Her son, though, short man, he have Dre for an example. He see how Dre.
That's right. Exactly.
And he's running with that. Hit that, short man.
Romance is way down the list of requirements that men have to meet to get in there with most women?
Yeah, that's true because they list is starting with the 100K.
Yes. Well, you gotta let me check.
Check it
You
out.
gotta have a car. Let me see what type of car you have. You got a Benz or a Lex. It gotta be like 2000.
Why can't we get together and work on getting a car together?
I agree with that, Toya. I've been saying this the whole night, though. It
that's
goes back
true.
to you are the problem. You know, you're attracting these guys, you letting these guys do this. In a guy's work, you attracting these women, you letting these women come to you and do this. Because you have guys out there that flaunt their cash for the purpose of knowing they're gonna
Of
attract women.
course, yeah.
Like
They
women
do.
flaunt they for the
Yeah.
same
Some
reason.
women, yes.
Women
Some
get
women
their BBLs.
they bring it up a little bit.
Yeah,
You know, they gotta come up so you can sell. You know.
Women get their BBLs. We get our Benz and Bentleys, Bentleys and Beamers. You know, we get our BBBs. They get their BBLs, and as like Shortman says, it's a even trade for the moment.
And
Fair
sorry,
exchange.
disclosure. Lola is naturally, you know, that she's natural. Yes, don't get like she be bringing up her stuff. No, she is natural. Those
I
are
can't help
natural.
it.
Okay, she can't help it. They're
Hey,
natural.
I don't know. Lola be hating on El McDonald's. I don't know why.
I told you we can go to another place, but not that one, okay?
Why,
I don't know
Lola?
why you hating on El
I don't like
McDonald's.
it.
Wendy's is American. Wendy's is the little chick from the trailer park. You don't want to go to El McDonald's?
No, man, no.
Watch people look like, oh my God, we have McDonald's.
What Wendy's look like? Raggedy Ann? Let that chick look like Raggedy Ann?
Yes.
Look, just pick another one. Let me see. I can do Wendy's. Chick-fil-A.
Well, Wendy's, you know, they got the biggie bag, the
They got that Impossible Burger.
Yeah, we don't want to go impossible no more.
Beyond
Beyond.
Beyond possible.
Woo. Hey, people, if y'all know what we talk about, go check out
I
Mr. Chappelle.
Yes.
That's all we're going to say.
Go check out Mr. Chappelle show. Yes.
Go hit that Netflix and chill real quick.
Then you will know why they keep saying Beyond.
Read that, Lola.
Women will date a man for a year before she complains about the lack of romance, as long as the man is meeting other list requirements. I think that's true. Like women will let go a lot of stuff for money. Like they will accept a lot of things. They will deal with a lot of things for money.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a fact.
My tea is cold. I need a cup warmer. My tea is cold. I need a real cup and a cup warmer.
Ah, man, poor you.
Somebody in the comments hook me up. I need a real cup and a cup warmer.
People out there
is coming.
People out there know that we are Amazon affiliated. Christmas is coming. Go in the link in the About tab.
Hey, you should pin the link. Pin the link in the thing, man. Pin the link.
They won't let me do that because if you move the link around, they'll violate it. They won't let it count. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show people what to do. So I'm gonna take you to the page, right? I'm gonna take you to the page and show you guys exactly what to do while we're having the discussion. Y'all can keep talking while I get them there.
Yes. Yep. Latoya says, Cherie, they be ready to check them credentials. Yeah, they want to make sure they got a 900 credit score, a Benz or a Bentley. It got to be 2000.
They want the credit score to be 1200.
Yes. And the house. No kids, but you come in with 8 of them, but they can't have no kids. You work at you know, not in
McDonald's.
McDonald's. And he over there owning companies, but
but you want half.
But you want half of everything he got, and you just working at McDonald's.
And you think you deserve more than me. Well, but anyway, let's go to ladies and gentlemen. The holiday season is here. We are Amazon affiliated. So that means you go to the About tab, you reach up here. Here's home, videos, playlist, community, membership, channels, and About. Go in the About tab. Scroll all the way down. You'll see a tab. It will look quite different on your phone, but pretty much it'll show you the Amazon link, the Instagram link, Audio Mac link. If you could check us out on Audio Mac, Podbeam, Spotify, all the major streaming platforms. We're up there with the podcast. We will start to upload every Thursday night podcast from now on. We'll go on Spotify from now on, starting with this one. Click on the Amazon link. It takes you to Amazon. You put your login in there, and then you get it all out the way. It will see this. I put this up there purposely just because I want you guys to know that it has something to do with the podcast. So you will see this mic. When you see this mic, you click on whatever. You can go in the search bar and click on whatever you want to click on, and you can get what you want out of it.
Yeah. Like and join us.
Island Trucker just checked in. Welcome.
Shout out to my brother Island Trucker.
Island Trucker.
I was supposed to hit you back today, bro. I got caught up with talking to Mom's Dukes on the phone, and Razor hits me up, and then I got a bunch of phone call from the other bros, and you know how that go. And the conversation just keep running, and time ran out. I had to get up here in the office and
Oh, I got a quick pro tip for you guys too.
Go ahead.
So, you know, the other day that thing went down with our Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. Check your WhatsApp stuff because right now your thing may be open, so anybody could add you. Check that. You know, you can. It's going to be at everyone right now, more than likely, if you haven't said it. So you can change it to like my contacts only. So if you leave it at everyone, which is probably at right now because everything looked like it got reset after that whole debacle the other day. So y'all might want to check that out.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Yep. Hey, Toya, I don't disagree with that. I keep telling y'all the goal is to get them draws, dog.
Sean keeping his $40 on deck.
I tell y'all that's the goal. Some of y'all don't believe that's the goal, but the goal is to get, we can still like you. We can still want to see if this thing goes somewhere, but the object is to meet you, to smash you.
I think the first goal is because it's men and women and we are attracted to each other. And I think the first goal is to enjoy some pleasure. That's the first goal. First goal is to get, to get something pleasurable.
And there are women out there that sometimes they date just because they go on a date because they just want to eat. They don't care where they go.
Hey, go out there.
Eat some food.
See, don't go out there and be too nasty, but get nasty. Have fun out there. Yeah,
definitely.
I think a lot of people don't realize this. I think I wanted to ask you too, Toya, do you really realize that this is true what you're saying? I mean, we're not clowning the women.
No clowning.
Of guys seeing you, we don't see you and be like, God, I know she can read a 13-chapter book.
I mean, all I used to think is, man, I hope she got a PhD.
Yeah.
Why is that what you choose to say?
I know she got a high school diploma.
A 13-chapter book.
A 13-chapter book.
13 is not.
I can just imagine her knowing all her pronouns. Look at that. I don't care.
Sean.
I bet she took French for 4 years.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I bet she knows how to flip a burger.
She probably know how to do that.
You probably can make a mean fried chicken.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm trying to.
Trying to GTD, huh?
GTD. You know what? I think that should go there. GT Dizzle.
Oh
man.
Oh man.
We gotta be real.
Right.
We gotta be real with each other. We gotta tell the truth. Guys are crap. We are. Not all of us, but we do,
Not all, there are exceptions.
There's a lot of exceptions out there. There's good guys out there. That women sometimes you overlook the guy. He might not be the most handsome guy. He might not
not wear a lot of name brand. You may not see the tags on the stuff.
Physically fit. Yeah. He may not wear the gushy. but it's Gucci. But they only make a certain of them that says Gushy. But you
Mine
said,
went to
no,
another
No,
state.
mine's too, Lola. I was with you. This time I was with you. My mind went
he may
somewhere.
not wear the LV Louis Vuitton.
I was like, what?
But he got a great job. He got a 401k and he got insurance that when your kids are rotten teeth that ain't his insurance can let them go to the dentist, get braces, get fillings, and they can
That's
keep
right.
them out free. But no, you want little Todd because little Todd be in the club popping bottles and then got to go home and sleep on his homeboy couch. That's what you
No,
want.
he's sleeping on one of them, the air
Air
mattress,
beds.
like a piece of
Flat
toast.
one though, yeah, the one that's flat. You don't got the big high top one.
No, the flat one. The flat one.
That you take out of town where you're going on family vacation. You're staying at grandma's house and there's too many of y'all, so everybody can't sleep on the bed. So you don't want to sleep. You don't want to sleep on the floor with everybody else. So you pop up there with a big air mattress. Everybody mad at you. That's taking up all the room, man. That's a whole bed right there, man.
Size too. That's when I got.
Don't worry about me.
Not the
I
queen
have that one
size.
too. I have the
It sound like
king
that
size
had happened to me before, huh? Because I did do that to my cousins. Suckers. And my daughter sleep with you? No.
I ain't spread
You
on.
got all
baby,
my
bro.
space. Hey,
He's a baby, and I'm an adult.
the first thing I say, I sleep. No, you can't say. I sleep
Hey,
wild. I
cousin
sleep
say-
wild.
My cousin said, N-word, you got a king size blow up bed? So oh,
Hey,
man.
those are nice. I love those. I have
Yeah.
one. I'm not gonna lie. I would love
Let the
them.
baby sleep on the bed, man. No.
Not the baby. Not the baby
You should
Sean.
have told that your baby
No.
before you came here.
Yeah, for real. You know your baby was a baby. I don't even know her like that.
Okay,
Look,
Latoya. Okay, Latoya.
I'm seeing her.
What's Latoya up to?
She said, "Little Rock popping the really white hair make her go the wrong way." That's also possible too. But at the end of the day, it's still your fault.
Ooh.
No, you can't change. Dre says some woman also mess with you to see if what her friend said is true. That's a fact. Been there, done that, like Dre.
I agree.
Yep. Facts.
I hear that. Women have conversations about men, just like men have conversation about women. Women talk about certain things in life that happens. It's true. I think there are some limits of things that, as a man, that I won't do. I won't deal with somebody that Razors deal with on a level of liking. I won't deal with somebody that Short Man has deal with on a liking level. But if it's somebody that we're just
Right. If they told you,
yeah,
that's the route, she got that.
boy, I'm telling you. Bro is deep. Hey, fam. I would love y'all to sign up to be a member. If you haven't signed up to be a member yet, membership starts. We have different tiers of membership. Right now, we're just taking members in general. So you can sign up to be a member. You can get, when you sign up to be a member, you can go watch this. Me and Lola have this one right here. It's called the Sex Toys Podcast. I want y'all to jump up there, watch it, drop your comments, tell us what you think.
You will enjoy it.
I'm telling you, Lola did her thing. If y'all ain't know, y'all better ask somebody. Don't be screenshotting and sharing with your friends either. Let your friends come, join, be a member, and watch the show also.
You'll see all the fancy devices.
Yeah. Wait, what you call them, Short Man?
All the fancy devices.
Oh, man. Lola got a plug for every hole on your body. I'm telling you.
Those are some nifty devices.
Man, I've never known that they made something to go in your eyes. Jesus. Anyway, that's too much information. Y'all need to go check out the Sex Toys Podcast. It's crazy over there. It's crazy. Before we go to our outings, let's talk about your girl Sage Steele. Yeah, I heard the disgusting comments that Sage Steele make. ESPN Candace Owens made over the last couple of days. The podcast she was doing, football player boy that I don't really like. What is it, Jay Cutler or whatever his name is? So she was on the podcast. She was mentioning that, I guess, because Barack Obama was raised by his white grandparents, and he identifies as black, that was a problem. And so she's saying that if your black daddy ain't around, you ain't black, basically. Or your black mommy, or whatever she's trying to say. I'm not sure what this clown is trying to say. She disgusts me to the limit. And she also say, ladies, that when you wear certain type of things to work or whatever, and a guy do something to you, it's your fault. It's also your fault. So let's talk about that.
So it's our fault. Okay.
So Dre hit Lola with the rose. Uh-oh.
That's my baby. That rose is my baby.
Yeah.
Way.
Yes. I mean, honestly, it's just shameful her behavior. You have that platform, and instead of uplifting people, and be constructive in your words, people are listening to you. And for you to get on national TV and say that dumb stuff because his black dad wasn't around, therefore he's not black. How does that even make sense? In what world does that even make sense? Do you know if it was back in the slavery days, he'd be hung too and whipped too?
It
wouldn't even matter if his mom was white.
She too. Don't matter.
Well, no, because she don't count because she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
And also, what she should have probably said was, hey, it's what's crazy was his same parent that you gave him praise for raising him didn't want him to be black. They told him they had to call him Barry because Barack was too, I guess, Afrocentric or Muslim centric for them. So they changed his name to Barry.
Yeah. It's just
I don't know, man.
it be your own people. It be your own people.
Yeah, it's hard to say what I want to say because I don't want to sound ignorant. I don't want to come off as somebody that. But I cannot stand.
Sometimes you want to flame them. Sometimes you want to fry them.
I can't stand people like that, man. I mean, we all we got.
Yeah. Right. But what's disturbing to me though? What she said about young ladies that would try to reach out to her for maybe advice, maybe mentorship or something, and she's gonna say depending on how they're dressed, she don't take them seriously. Why wouldn't you bring them in and maybe talk to them and see
those ones you need to choose?
Yeah, bring them in and maybe guide them and say, when you're in this environment doing this thing, maybe you want to comport yourself in this way, and when you're out here doing this, then this is okay, but not just write them off altogether. That's just disgusting to me. Not just write them off altogether. So what you're saying, a generation of women that look up to you for mentorship, now you're writing them all off now. Where does that leave us?
Like those are the ones that you're supposed to bring in. Those are the ones that you're supposed to guide.
Don't answer them with that, Lola. We're gonna save that for the next one. I saw your eyes bright up, right? Eyes open wide, like woo. I'm gonna answer this one. Nope, we're gonna save next part 2.
Okay, sorry, Corey.
Yeah, but definitely though, I really feel I'm really disgusted, that with this platform, just the behavior and the lack of consideration for people who are out there striving to make it as well, and you would not lend your voice in a constructive way to them.
Listen, she got suspended, right? But she also has COVID. So how they suspend you while you supposed to be out anyway with COVID?
That's a smoke screen. Smoke screen.
Yeah.
Smoke screen.
How about feel better, come back, and then I'm gonna suspend you?
Exactly. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Get better so I can suspend you.
Right. Come back.
No, matter of fact, get better. When you tell me you get better, just don't come back. Just don't come back.
Oh, you better. Oh, okay. How about add like another month? Add a month. Yeah, you suspended. Yeah.
Oh, we gonna answer all them questions in part 2 for y'all, Corey. That's how we set up part 2 for part 2 to get feisty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all will be looking forward for part 2. We're gonna drop. What you saying?
Make sure you write down the questions so you won't forget.
Can we get them in November? Yeah, right. Get your questions. Go put your questions that you're already a member. put your questions under the comment section. If you aren't a member, you plan on being a member later, you can put your comment. You can send your comment section to our email address. I'll read them and we'll get them. We'll get those questions answered. So you can put all your
Part
questions.
one was spicy. The devices were plentiful.
Plentiful.
Part two, you might have to be fanning. You might have to fan yourself a little bit.
At the end of the day, let's drop a bomb. Of course, not celebrating Sage Steele. We're not celebrating her at all.
Nope.
Not at all.
On her.
I want to go back to the second comment you said she made about if you wear something that it's your fault if a guy do what now?
If a guy basically come on to you, she like, women, you know what you're doing. You know what you wear. If you dress a certain way, you know that's going to attract guys' attention, blah, 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 blah. Even if it does, am I not responsible to keep my hands or comments and stuff to myself?
That's it right there. That's I don't care if I go outside and floss. Okay?
Your business.
Look, if I could, I would, but I don't care if I go outside and floss. That's not an invitation for anything.
Exactly.
Period. Everybody, like, I hate that it's, oh, the women should do this or the girls should do this. No, the man should learn how to keep their mouth, their hands, and their comments to themselves.
Exactly.
Like, nothing is an open pass.
Hey, you know what it's called? Look, it's called look but don't touch.
Look but don't.
Right. And look but watch your mouth.
Yeah. Right. Because that I got it. That old got a little red light. Need a light? Smoke that light. Never mind. That's right. Oh. But, yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Dre said a lot of what she does for clickbaits for the network. Nah, Dre, Carrie Champions and old girl said, nah, she's like this. They said
they said for real though.
That she is worse than this behind the scenes.
Yeah, they
say that this is
Carrie Champions. You weren't surprised.
Yeah. They're saying that we what is her name again? Jamel Hill.
Yeah.
We're just seeing this from she been saying this. Remember, she wrote a little story talking about how black kids used to pick at her when she was young, and that's why she don't really get
I heard that. Yeah, I read that.
Stuff like that.
So she carrying old feelings.
Yeah.
Therapy.
Whatever, man.
Therapy.
Yeah, that's what it's good for. Mental. She needs therapy. Exactly. That's what she needs.
All of us been joked on once in our life.
To give the donation, Corey, you have to go into where you make the comment. You should see something on the side of the comment, and then you hit that, and it should bring up you giving a donation. Let me see if I can go through here and see if I can pull it up. What you were saying, Cherie?
No, I said that some of us had been bullied when we was younger. Right. Some of them have kids, of course, kids can be very cruel. You know what I'm saying? Kids can be very cruel, but it doesn't matter what you say. You cannot change this, baby. Yeah. This right here, this right here, you can't.
It ain't going nowhere.
So it doesn't matter what you say.
And it wasn't Obama that said that he was black, Miss Steele. It was mandated from what? From the 1700s that if you have a drop black in you, that you are El Negro.
Yeah.
So we didn't make these rules. We didn't make them. So yeah, Corey, if you go to where you make the comments at, right? Where you see chat public publicity or public.
Latoya says she's a Karen.
That's Anything Goes podcast, and you see a $sign over to the side.
I'm sorry.
I don't respect people like her, to be honest.
At all.
Zero.
I don't have any
zero F's about people like her.
Zero.
Yeah. So chat publicly. You go where it says chat publicly as Anything Goes. Well, that's where it's saying for me. But it should say chat publicly as Corey, and then you will see a $sign over to the side.
There we go. Thank you, Corey.
So, shout out to Corey. Big up yourself. Mad respect for the love. Every donation, every membership helps to grow and build the channel. Helps to pay for all these wonderful things, gadgets that we use to bring forth these good podcast things. And eventually, Cherie is gonna be on a mission next year for us to get some book bags out to kids. We want to do a lot of positive stuff with the podcast. We're trying to build it to get it there. So we're gonna I'm pulling my presidential card. I'm mandating Cherie to to get the staff behind everything, and let's get some book bags out to the kids next year for school time. Yeah, thanks a lot, Corey.
I
Man,
got it.
respect. Say, man, I don't know what to say about that girl, man. I think
Yeah,
she's
that's what we like.
No more energy for her.
Yeah.
Poo-poo on her.
yeah,
Poo-poo on
definitely,
her.
definitely poo-poo on her.
Poo-poo on
I think
her.
we should
Poo-poo
finish it
on
off
her.
by saying that poo-poo on her.
Poo-poo
Poo-poo on her.
Definitely. So before we get to our Jigga and Nas, or do y'all want to save the Jigga and Nas for next week? It's up to you guys.
I'll save it.
We need to
Save
save
next
it.
week?
We need Razor to be here.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll save it for
definitely.
next week.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
So
start out with that maybe or something.
what y'all think about this? Let's talk about the fight. Let's finish off with the fight, and let's get two funny things up here later on. So Wilder versus Fury, or Fury versus Wilder, whichever way you want to look at it. Who y'all got? Who you picking to win, and why? Cherie, who you got?
I'm black, he black. I'm going with the black guy.
Wilder got a better cross.
She
Yeah,
put
right.
thoughts on my head. I was like, I don't know these people, but
You going with black too?
Wilder got a better cross. He got a better cross too, though.
Yeah, like his
He got a better cross though. He got a better cross.
Who you going with, Sharp man? You going with Wilder too?
Wilder all the way, baby.
Okay.
Wilder.
He got a better
To this
cross,
day.
man.
To this day. Lola, you seen that before. I know you've seen that.
yeah, I seen that.
To this day.
To this
I-
day.
I
What
hate
you
to
mean,
disagree
bro?
with you guys, but I cannot go with Wilder.
You going with Fury?
I'm gotta go with the dude that know how to box. I can't go with the dude that just know how to hit you. You got to be able to hit you to knock you out. And if y'all watch the last two fights,
I did.
it's clear as day.
This is
I'm
redemption
putting
time.
my hope. I'm
Fury
hoping.
won all both of them. They
It's
may have
redemption.
the
It's
first one to
redemption
draw, but
time.
Fury won
Yes.
all both of those fights.
It's redemption
hoping,
time.
I have hope.
Hey,
I have
they'll
hope.
Not
it'll
familiar,
please
so.
me no better than to see Deontay Wilder raise his hand as champion. But for me, I'm a betting man, and I'm gonna bet on Fury this weekend. So I'm not gonna bet stupidly. I'm gonna bet smartly so I can win my money.
Well, y'all let me know who wins.
Yeah, definitely. Because I be in here watching the fights, going crazy. My son be disgusted. But it happens. My son be like, "What's going on?" Shut up. Waffle colored. Never mind.
What's wrong with you, Daddy? You're losing your mind.
I be in there jumping around. But yeah, man, I can't go with Wilder on this one, man. I gotta go.
We'll see you next week then.
Yeah, I gotta go with the guy that won the last two fights by a large margin.
So that means Wilder's due.
Yeah,
He's due for
Third time's the
Coming
charm.
with the vengeance.
third time's a charm.
Yes, third time is the charm.
It might be three. It might be 3 strikes and he's out.
Don't do Wilder. Don't do Wilder. Don't do Wilder.
I think that
do
he's
Wilder.
gonna. I hope he comes and redeems
Don't do him.
himself,
Don't
because
do
them
it.
two fights, like Sean said,
Like I said, redemption, man.
them
Redemption.
two
It's
fights,
that time. It's that
He was.
time.
I was like, to this day, and my to this day was like, to this day.
And let's
Redemption.
stay in the
I
day
was like
game.
this, and then my hands just kept dropping. Like,
Redemption.
Listen, what is yours. But at the end of the day, when would you take your car for Bob the Builder, a dude that builds house, to work on your car, or would you take your car for a mechanic to work on your car?
To go to the mechanic.
no.
Exactly.
Go to the
So
mechanic.
Deontay Wilder has a punch that could take anybody out the game, but he has to land it.
Yes,
And-
that's
Yeah.
right.
And as we can
That's
see,
true.
it's very difficult to land it on Tyson Fury when he's in top form. And we don't know if he's still in top form after the last few fights, but from what I've saw,
Fingers crossed that he slips up and one of those catch him.
hey man,
one of those. Boom.
He has a puncher's chance. He definitely has a puncher's chance, and he'll put you to sleep. He has knockout power in both arms, but Fury has boxing skills, boxing ability, and right now Fury is the best heavyweight boxer out there. There's nobody messing with Fury.
Papa be nice talking about I'm tired of these ninjas.
Yeah. So all right, so we're gonna talk about our boy we're gonna talk about Jigga and Nas next week.
Yeah.
I meant to bring this up for you guys earlier. Now this is love. Or maybe not.
Oh yeah, that's definitely love. Oh, that's definitely love. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's love. You can't fake that. Yeah, you can't fake that.
What happened? I need some context behind that.
There's no context. You can see it. No context.
That's love.
I mean, the guys are okay. Come on, let's be. I don't want to be disparaging, but come on, the guy is a little different.
Yeah, he's a
right. But is it like did something happen or it
might be genetic? It looks like genetic. Like it's Okay.
What happened is he's rich.
That's what I needed.
Context. So maybe it's a little bit of love.
He has this thing called the monies.
Mm-hmm.
and she's hoping she can catch it.
Well, look, she's doing a pretty good job.
Sheree, that's not nice, Sheree.
Hey, she's doing a pretty good job. Hey, I'm trying to keep it on the level here, Sheree. I'm trying not to say certain things. Hey, you messing me up right now.
They look happy.
They look very happy together.
They look very happy.
But he looked real happy.
Look how she looking at him too.
She looking at him with love. It could be love.
Yeah.
It could. They match.
Money changes a lot of things. When you have a lot of money, it changes a lot of things.
But you know something though, her face, it looks genuine. That other picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It looks genuine. It looks genuine though. It looks genuine. So if you wouldn't have said money at all, I would have been like, I'd definitely be like, yes. All love.
But I just wanted to give y'all the context. Sometimes
hey, that's not as bad as the little baby put up there that one time though.
Oh man, I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah, with that you gonna die on that hill because I'm definitely not dying on that hill.
Nobody want to join me, huh? Nobody want to join me?
By yourself. Give him the baby, Lola. Give him the baby.
That was shocking all. That was shocking all.
You and Andres gonna
die. No, you ain't had no all.
There was no all there. It was just all shocks. All shocks.
Hey. He knew what he was going to do to me. He knew what it was going to do to me. He knew it.
God for you. I'm not okay. I'm just I could not. First,
Where's that? He a DJ.
Oh, he's a DJ. Oh gosh. Yo, hey Dre.
Papa, get off,
right, bro.
Right now,
right.
because I know what you're talking about. Get off.
Oh my God. You guys are going to hell. In a handbasket.
Oh, man. I'm not even repeating what
I'm not. I'm just saying
no.
that I would.
I'm in trouble already. I'm already in trouble.
I can't get past that. He's short, so I'm tall, and
Corey, you wrong, bro. Corey, you wrong.
Like, I can't, because
Corey gonna say
be like up here and like down there, and I can't.
Oh God!
Hey man, that you guys are
I'm not.
Hey,
you need to give us.
Hey, poo-poo on you for that. Hey, poo-poo on you for that, Sean. You're wrong for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Y'all put that lovely picture up there. You guys gotta stop that, man. Why y'all want to shock me this late at night?
Andres and you gonna die on that hill.
Man.
You guys are the worst. The worstest. He got the dead presidents.
He got
he got the thing called the monies, and she trying to catch it. That's all.
Yes.
Oh gosh,
for real.
He got the monies, and she.
We don't know if he had them. He has the money.
He does have money.
Yeah.
That's why I picked it.
He can be genuinely.
He got the monies, and she's trying to catch it.
She's doing a pretty good job.
It could be love.
It looked like it though. It looks
genuine.
Yeah.
But sometimes pictures do lie.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, somebody's happy in that relationship. Look at him.
He is.
He's glowing, man.
He's a horse.
Yeah.
Hey.
He's over the moon. Look at him.
Curly white.
He's humped all over the moon. No pun intended.
Hey, I can't say what Corey said, but man, I'm dying, man. Corey, I'm not saying it.
Corey, I'm not
repeating
Corey,
it.
you're going to down that hill by yourself because I'm
in Jamaica, we have a thing where we say kiss me neck back.
Him now have none for kiss.
You guys are the worst.
Hey, feed one gun.
All right.
Mess with y'all.
I'm not. Bless them.
That's
Bless
the
them.
best I can do.
It's love. She loves the money.
That's the best I can do.
Loves the money. I bet he could take her to El McDaniel's anytime he wants to go.
A bunch of times. You could probably buy her McDonald's.
But yeah, she probably have her own franchise at El McDaniel's.
Exactly.
All right, ladies. Don't want to offend y'all, but I want to ask you guys a question. Me and Sharpman are going to go ahead on a limb, and we're going to answer this question first. And you ladies can answer it. I mean, you can tell us if you agree or disagree. You can also give us your answers of what you also.
I'm nervous.
Me too. I'm like,
My heart started beating fast.
So I thought when she saw that, definitely the love of money.
For the love of
for the love of money. All right. So I want to talk to you guys. Let's go with. Don't forget, Noah Power will be in the building October 15th. No, the youth with the power be in the building October 15th. If you haven't signed up to be a member yet, go ahead and hit membership so you can sign up, be a member. You can go watch the Sex Toys podcast with me and Lola B. Look out for part 2 coming up. It's going to be crazy.
Corey, get off the comments, Corey. Corey, get off.
Tell Corey to stop.
I cannot.
Corey quit.
She already catching it. Yeah, she catching it.
Ooh, Corey, stop.
He cheesing like his first school pick.
Ooh. Hey, you guys are
practice that. You know when you be practicing.
Yeah, you be like,
they cheese.
Like, which one of them do this?
You guys in the comments are horrible. I just gotta say it.
You guys are horrible people.
You guys are rough.
Hey,
you
comment
guys are
section.
rough.
I need y'all help with this one. Comment section. Sharpman, you go first, and then I'll answer after you. Sharpman,
what am I doing?
What's something men say that makes women angry?
I'm ready.
Shouldn't be hard for you to think, Shaw. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Good morning, babe. Shut up.
Did you do something to your hair?
No.
Oh, he really choosing violence.
You chose violence.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
That's violence right there.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think it don't matter what you say to women, they just get upset.
Oh man.
3. What's something men say that make women upset?
No.
No?
Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no.
Don't say no.
No.
I agree with that.
Section.
Don't
say no.
Yeah, no.
Say
What
yes.
you mean, no.
Never say
No.
no.
What is no?
Fellas, you hear
what
that?
is that?
Make them angry.
What is that?
Lolo, what's something men say that makes women angry?
Calm down.
Oh, Lola.
That's like
That
telling
part.
them to bulk up. Bulk
That
up,
part.
baby. What you say, baby?
Oh,
baby.
Baby. Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me that.
Corey said, I'm not in the mood. Yep, they're angry for that. Definitely.
You what?
Look at Dre. You gaining weight.
And he's very blunt.
Corey, it wasn't me. Dre. What Dre got right here? Corey said, you wrong. Wait, Dre. I'm broke. And they get upset.
What you mean you broke? What you mean?
As
Like,
if that's hard to understand.
Like, yeah, it is hard to understand.
I need some context.
Yes, like what do you mean that you're broke? Like you don't have it right now. You're about to get it
El Broco.
like, what do you mean?
Hey, you know what's the irony is? A woman will turn you down 1,000,000 times. The one time you tell her you ain't in the mood, woo, boy.
You must have another girl, huh?
Man, it's World War III in there. You got to be trying to explain to her for months of why you turned her down that one time late December night after you worked 16 hours. Listen. And then you had to take the kids to school, and then you had to cook when you come home.
I don't care.
And she wonder why you ain't
we do not care.
Run the skins, guy. And if you ain't run the skins, she upset for 2 months at you. You think, you actually thought you cheated out there buying roses and doing all type of stuff, and you ain't even did nothing but be tired.
Brother can't even be tired, huh?
Like, tired out here, yo. Hey, Cherie, Toya said, stop playing. You know he ain't blowing her back out.
Yo, you guys are wrong. You guys are going to hell in a handbasket. Just saying. You guys are all wrong.
Underwear on.
She was his prize, definitely.
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 That part, yes, definitely.
Corey said, I don't have to put up with this. Oh.
That's right, Corey. Poo-poo on that, huh?
Oh,
man.
Oh, my God.
Man, the exciting night. Glad for everybody that came through, passed through tonight.
Wonderful.
Oh, man, we didn't even get a chance to give people a chance to call in to get Sharp Man hype. Do y'all want us to put it off until next week, or do y'all want us to give y'all a shot now, guys? Let me know, comment section. Let me know. We can do this real quick.
We're putting out Jay-Z till next week. Or
putting out Jay-Z till next week. It's up to you guys. Let us know what you want us to do. We want to be a man of my word. If you guys are okay with us putting it off until next week, then we can put it off until next week. Or we can call in. Or I can give you guys the opportunity to call in now. Answer quickly, please, because our time is elapsing for the night. Man, you guys are crazy in the comment section. Y'all going to hell,
man. They're going ham.
Y'all was on it tonight. I love this energy.
Yes.
You might be blowing literally.
You guys are on fire tonight in the comments. Y'all always on fire, but you guys are extra tonight.
Trophy wife. She is a beautiful lady though.
Mm-hmm.
No, she is a beautiful lady. We go ahead and put it off till next week. You say, Corey?
Yeah,
all right. We can put it off till next week. We'll do it at 9:15 next week. Next week, Thursday, we'll open the line for 5 minutes for the first person to call in and give us the how tall they think Short Mizzle is. Short Mizzle, how tall are you again?
Just say 7'5".
7'5". I'm gonna go ahead and poo-poo on that answer because don't forget
nobody has seen me in person, so they don't know.
Yeah, so they don't know. Yeah. So Lola, don't forget that me and Lola got the Sex Toys podcast that's rocking out. Don't forget that if you're in the Hampton Roads area, Noah Power will be in the building, and October 15th, it's gonna be pandemonium, man. We're gonna be celebrating out there. Everybody come out there and celebrate.
Latoya on the road with
Latoya off the train tonight.
Toya being a devil tonight. Toya
out there.
Toya, you rude as heaven, girl.
I'm praying for all of y'all.
So can I pull your hair, wig, weave? let that man live. Let that man live, man. Let that man live. They do look happy together.
They look happy, man.
And she is a very beautiful young lady.
Yeah.
He got himself a keeper. That's his trophy wife. I'm proud of him. Don't forget, if you ain't watched this yet, you need to check this out so you can laugh with us. That's that.
Yes.
I'm watching that when we get off. I'm falling asleep on that.
Maybe I have to go to sleep to that.
Corey, go to bed.
I'm gonna tell y'all, you guys are boy.
Go to bed, Corey.
Y'all small his shoulders are. You know, you sliding right up in between. No problems. That's why she's smiling hard. That's not money.
Corey,
Oh man, you guys,
Yeah,
good night.
I'm not saying
guys are
that. I'm
cruel.
leaving that
You
alone.
guys are cruel. Hey,
I'm done. I'm done.
hey man, we got a lot of stuff on the channel. If you guys haven't checked out any of the stuff yet, go check out some of the stuff on the channel. We got a lot of good stuff up there, man. We started from February 20th. Go all the way back to February 20th on the podcast start and work your way all up till now. It's very entertaining, some great stuff up there. There's stuff for everyone up there. We have some serious stuff. We have some
Dropping
good stuff.
knowledge.
Yep, Napping Night. Don't forget, Sunday we'll be back with top 5 Sundays. We're gonna deliberate top 5 Jamaican sound, top 5 sounds, not top 5 dancehall sounds. So they don't gotta come from Jamaica. So King Addies and all these sounds gonna be in there.
DJ
Gary
Cheeky Dubs
Famous,
from Panama.
Gary Famous gonna be up here with us to get the conversation crackling. And also I appreciate everything that you members have done for us. I appreciate everything you subscribers has done for us. I also appreciate everything you guys that come and tune in with us every night have done for us so far, man. Thanks for the love. We go out of our way to make sure we give you guys a
We have
great
some real
show.
riders out there, man.
We definitely appreciate the love, man. I almost want to.
Please like, share, subscribe, support us. Thank you for supporting us. If you are supporting us, join. Because,
Yes.
boss men, might have you put in some stuff after parties, might be coming
Yep.
up soon. So,
We
for
have
the
the after
members
party.
only.
You know
We got
what?
it for
We're
members
gonna
only.
start recording some of the after party stuff. Give you guys some clippets in the members only channel. That's what we're gonna start doing.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
start put out some of the members only stuff in the clippets. Some of the after party talk conversation in the clippets where we talk. We get raunchy and crazy. We're gonna put that in the clippets, and you guys that are members can get to see some of the behind the scenes stuff that we talk and get crazy at the end of the night. Sometimes we're here till 2 a.m.
Yes.
And then be crying in the morning when I gotta go to work.
And they be tired in the morning while I be out walking, getting my exercise on. Oh yeah, man. Thanks a lot for showing up with us, AGP family. We love and appreciate you guys. Everything that y'all do so far. Cherie, Sharp Man, Lola B. Tell our peoples we love them and we out of here, man.
Later, guys.